spinning. You are live, it says, and it's Thursday, and it's soup day. Get
Good
your
evening.
Yeah, hello out there. Look, Jeff Kendall's over there. Tim Allen's over there. Robert S. is down there, and Joe Mayo's way over at the other end.
Yeah,
And gosh, I wonder what we'll talk about tonight.
anything.
Yeah. Could it be Beatles related?
Might be.
No, it could be.
Could be.
The red
Who knows?
blue out there now, right?
Robert Steiner show is.
Yeah, we could do that in a little bit.
You know, there's been all this Beatles excitement. I have nothing. I have no physical copies because Beatles.com, I guess, has decided they would ship things out 2 weeks after it's released.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Henry. Hello, Mick.
Hey, Henry.
Well, you're only paying like $9 for shipping there, so why would they hurry?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I paid more than that. I mean, my whole order was over $200. You think they'd ship it, right? But nah, they don't ship it for free. Hello, Brinley. But I went to Target.
You found it.
Got the red vinyl.
Well, when you got that, were you in a scooter?
No, I wasn't in the scooter.
There he is.
Hey, Brad.
Here comes
Brad.
Brad.
I
Hey,
did
Brad.
start to get some
Everybody,
lead paint while I
Brad.
was there. And I'm thinking it might be Target that does it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But
it
I went
stresses
in
you out.
and Target had no copies of this on the shelves. I went through every single album. And just as I was getting to the last bit of it, I was at the very end of the aisle. This young kid walks by, and he was actually about to go down the other aisle next to me. And he stops and goes, "Do you need help with anything?"
Yes.
And I said, "No." And I said, "Oh, actually, yes." I said, "I was looking for the Beatles Now and Then single, but I'm sure you don't have it anymore, right?" He goes, "We don't even get that in." He says, "We're one of the smaller Targets, so we don't get stuff like that." And I was like, "Really?"
What?
So
Exactly.
he says, "Hello, Paul." So he says, "You can get that online." And they have these handheld devices. So he starts to look it up, and I go to my phone and I get the app and I'm looking it up. And he goes, "Oh, it says we have one here." And by that time I find it on my app. I said, "Yeah, it does say you have one in stock." He says, "Let me look in the back." He goes, "I just have to do something, but give me a few minutes. I'll go look for you." So he goes, he looks, he comes back. Guess what? They got two of them in.
That shows the cop. I would have made a rant video like nobody's business.
No, I say that every time. I tell everybody, go into Target, ask.
That's happened to me
They
before.
just got him in today.
Mm-hmm.
He looked, he goes, what's today's date? Today, 9th? I said, "Yeah, it's the 9th. He goes, "We just got those in today."
Yeah.
And he thought it was only one. He comes out with a box, and there are two in the box. I said, "I'll take both."
Wow.
So if anybody out there wants to buy a red single from me.
Yeah. Or
Joe Wyatt.
it's gonna flip through.
Why, I got one.
Somebody might put one in behind something. They're like, oh, bonus,
Yeah,
I know you got one, Joe. I was just joking.
Busting chops. I know. It's all right.
And then I went to a record store right near that Target, and lo and behold, they had the 12-inch single Now and Then in black vinyl.
Yeah.
They weren't left.
Yeah, Peter will probably get
Weird isn't the word. Well, it's weird, but it sucks.
Yeah. That is a big from me.
Wait till you hear the end of that. Anybody who hasn't heard it.
That's one of my favorite songs.
There is no
I can't
ending.
believe they butchered it.
There is no ending. No,
Well,
Big Butcher Walrus, they lost me.
you ain't gonna recognize it. Let's put it that way. It's unrecognizable.
All I was worried about was that the Yellow Matter Custard, whatever bit that where the orchestra comes in, where it sounds like it's fake stereo. That's all I worried about. And now the whole thing is a mess.
Well, that's when things start getting messed up after that, when that fake stereo bit is. And I supposedly, Giles said, it's a problem when trying to remix that. And that's what caused these problems.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Well, leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
So
So leave it the fake stereo in it then.
Yeah.
Joe, you got your what CDs already then, didn't you?
Sure, yeah, I did manage to get them. Yeah, I'm lucky.
Wow, that's incredible. I don't know how you get them the day before they even
Yeah,
come
I
out.
have friends in high places. Not that's what I always say. No,
All my friends in high places are in jail, so I can't
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
and that's where I
Just
got
has,
them from.
just has a couple of low places that.
That's one of the places I got in jail. I went there.
Joe knows where all the bodies are buried. So
Well, the
that's
thing
why.
that gets me is that this particular guy had it yesterday, Wednesday, and I said, "Come on!" I begged him. I said, "Come on, can I get it Wednesday?" I can't. I can't sell them sooner than Thursday. He's told me. So I'm like, "All right."
Well, my
You're
postal
welcome,
system said I should get it
Wallace.
maybe by Thursday next week because I pre-ordered. I ordered it the day it came out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
me
know.
too. I'll be lucky if I get mine by Christmas.
None of this makes
Yeah.
sense.
Wallace,
That's
thank
what I
you
get for
showing up.
ordering the 8-track, though. You know.
Hello, I
Yeah.
hello to everybody that I missed. By the way, I represent everybody. Hello, everybody. Peter Boothroyd, Beatles Pro.
And
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm
Beatle
heading
Pro and
to Michigan
Walrus,
tomorrow, so
and
like,
you guys, and anybody that showed up Tuesday night, thank you. There.
Walrus Gumboot.
Said it.
Hello to Kimba, in case you're out there.
Penny Lane. Hello, Penny Lane.
You showed up.
Yeah,
He's
she's
looking for it. He's looking for it. He's looking for
He's
it.
the
yeah, I'm looking for it.
cue the intro.
I mean, I know they
Penny gets a
released
special
UK
hello.
CD.
Penny Lane's here.
No.
She gets a very special hello.
She,
The only one.
okay, hang
Hello,
on.
Penny.
I gotta say hello to Penny.
Anyway.
Hello.
There you go.
But boy, like I was saying though, boy, does Ringo's drums sound fantastic on those early tracks.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely. That would be good.
He
I'm
did a
looking
great,
forward
a
to it.
great
I
job,
watched-
and I don't
I
say that
watched the
usually.
video, and I was happy to know that you weren't like, oh, this sucks. Everything sucks.
Well, yeah, you
Oh,
never know.
okay.
Yeah, really.
Hunter night.
Hey, Robert P.
Uh-oh. Have a good night, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Hello.
Thurston wants to know how the
Well-
soul track sound.
The Rubber Soul tracks to me all sounded good except for If I Needed Someone, but that's just my opinion. I thought Nowhere Man was, you can't come up with the right words, sublime, exquisite. Nowhere Man was really great. Norwegian Wood was great. Drive My Car was good, but yeah, I don't care about that. Girl, yeah, they all were good, but I heard somebody say they loved If I Needed Someone, and I didn't like it because, I don't know. These songs a lot of times, what they're doing is they're making them real loud and like up in your face, like.
Right.
And I don't think of that song like that for some reason. I was thinking there's a little more mellow in the back. I don't know, but I can't use the right words. Just not like boisterous.
Right.
Yeah, isn't it breaking? I think.
Yeah, brick walling or something.
Yeah, isn't that it?
Yeah, and the only ones that I flat out hated were I Am the Walrus, and then it's really the ending really that screwed up, and Old Brown Shoe I didn't like at all. Those two I didn't like.
Well, everyone's got different ears.
Yeah, that definitely. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Now the CD, that was only a Japan release. Are they going to release it in America? I heard though.
What's America for what?
What?
The CD. I mean, I know it was a Japanese or a UK only release, but somebody was saying that they may be releasing it in America too.
They won't. They won't. They haven't released a CD single in America since like 1997. They won't.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Dead format here.
Yeah. They were talking about, well, it'll probably hit #1 in the UK, the new song and all that. I mean, I don't even know how the charts work today. In today's world, I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Whoever publishes the charts gets the most money from whoever, and that song's #1. And then it goes down.
That's kind of how politics work in the
That's
U.S.
sort of how they work that always, but it's worse now.
I haven't heard the song track, Yellow Submarine song track in a long time. I just
could be the Partridge Family for all we know. It could have been.
Yeah, but I like what they do with the song tracks.
Might be.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but after the Partridge Family thing
Fuck
is
your
over.
family.
Yeah.
Steal Your Thunder.
Mr.
Sorry.
Beatle Pro, it's in the U.S. store, but it's the U.K.
I don't have
they're
one.
not making it.
Anyway, I haven't heard the song track in a long time, Robert P. But I thought "Hey Bulldog," "Hey Bulldog" was better. It was better than. I can't say this right. "Hey Bulldog" on this one was better than the original, but not as good as the song track. In my opinion, I like it better on the song track. "Hey Bulldog."
There you go. Breaking news. You can get
Oh,
the
okay.
number 1 single
Okay.
on American Amazon. $10.
I thought that was coming out like next week. The CD single.
Well,
That's
maybe
cool.
Oh, it's too much.
Maybe
It
It's
really is.
been out in the U.K.
Yeah, sounds
No, I
good.
know, but like I heard the
I don't know,
US is
but
going to
it's
be
it's
releasing
still
it.
the UK copy. There's no like American, it's the
Oh,
UK
wow.
copy.
Magical Mystery Tour. I thought there was I say new guitar, a guitar that I never heard so much before.
Really?
There's like a rocking guitar in there or something
Mhm.
that I've never picked up on before.
I
Oh,
think that
no,
was
no, no.
Is
that
Richard
was
James
part of the
Richard Dolan?
sessions that Doc sat in on that he played guitar. Didn't you?
I'm going to have to start
Mhm.
that. Is Richard James Richard Dolan?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Might be.
Richard Dolan's.
I didn't hear what Brad said.
I said that Doc Dacus, he was the guitar session for the Magical Mystery Tour song. So he was
Yeah, but I
playing.
think they cut my part.
Yeah.
They said it wasn't good enough. We're gonna
There he
play
is.
Eddie Van Halen.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hello, Richard.
Yes. But why did they use the 2015 mix of Get Back?
I don't know what.
Yeah.
As I got later on in the Blue album, I just like didn't care anymore because they were all old mixes. I really didn't care so much.
Oh gosh.
He'd already spent like a couple hours listening. Like, I want to
Yeah.
go.
Oh, forget it.
Mm,
In the
I'll
car
go home.
stereo, but
Mm.
driving all over aimlessly everywhere.
But it sounds as though like at least the Red album is worth getting. The Blue one is kind of on the fence.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think the red is definitely worth getting. And the blue, yeah, the songs are pretty good on there, but we've had them all already.
Hmm.
What's the new ones on there? Like Magical Mystery Tour and Fool on the Hill,
Glass Onion.
you know. Well, that was already, but I mean the ones
Yeah.
that were never mixed
Yeah.
before.
Jeff, did you order pizza for
Lady
all of us, or
Madonna
just?
should be new.
Yeah.
Lady Madonna was very good, but did he do
That's the
something
last
like
one,
that
Toby.
with that for the one
Yeah.
album?
Mhm. Yeah.
Let's grab the one now.
They all got played with a little bit on one, but not
Yeah.
that much.
Well, I mean, it came out again, the one album. Not
Yeah,
on the
no,
first album.
I know, but it wasn't officially remixed on the one album. It was just remastered.
I thought it
again.
was, no?
No,
Track
no.
number
I
20.
mean,
No.
I think they did fool with it a little bit, but it wasn't, an official, we're going to tear it all apart and remix the songs kind of thing.
So with the Red and Blue album coming out, that number one album CD that Doc has is going to be called number 2, if you know what I mean.
Well, the thing about that, yeah, it's pretty obsolete now, unless you want a
Upside
smaller
down.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody who has a number 1, sell them. Take them to your record store. Get
No, but
rid
you
of
can
them
get
now.
you can get them all on number one hits on, but those are all on the new
There.
sets.
Yeah,
For
but if you
sale.
want the
As well.
original versions.
Well, I might put it on eBay.
Yeah, the original version.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah. People were asking if the vinyl singles all had the clock on the back.
Yeah.
And I said,
Yes, so.
yes, I believe they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I heard, the clock.
Yeah, the clock. Mhm.
Yeah.
So they were worried that they were going
George
to get
Harrison clock.
It's for George, which is why I really like it. It's George.
That's neat.
Hello,
At
Claudia.
first, I didn't know what it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's something about it that even Giles Martin said. There's something about that second half that's a problematic. But that's why I say, well, wouldn't he just leave it like? I don't know. I'm not a professional mixer of things, but why don't you why don't they just leave it as is then?
Right.
Because they wanted the whole thing in stereo. That was the whole point.
Oh.
Everything in stereo, and that was recorded in mono.
But when you listen to it, I think you'll want it in mono. That part.
I don't know. I mean, I tend to like a lot of things that other people don't like. So until I hear
Listen,
it,
yeah, well, listen to this. I'm curious of your opinion of it. Talking about the end of it, remember, I'm talking about after
Right.
especially the
yeah.
radio play. I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, I heard stuff I've never, radio stuff we've never heard before, all the
Mhm.
way in your face, like, and the ones you're familiar with, that kind of have like a etching in your head about, all those words about King Lear. Those you can't hear them.
Well, again, you always have the original to go back and
Oh,
listen.
blood, brother. Okay, everybody pretty much hates it. I'm curious of your opinion.
Well, I haven't heard it, so I can't give you.
Joe, will this be your
Oh,
go-to CD to listen to in the car then?
The red one for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know.
Because I was kind of wondering if there's like a go-to one.
Yeah, well, that makes me really excited about all the other early albums because it was they were so good. I
That's
thought.
the problem when you're used to them sounding as they've been, and then hearing them like, this ain't right.
Well,
Yeah.
Right.
You turn
there's,
off.
there's such a thing because again, I had somebody, one of the comments, as usual, saying, and I think Tim feels this way too, and I know what he means. What's the point of remixing them if they're the same? And I'm saying, well, they're different because you can hear Ringo's drums and you can hear the vocals centered, so they are different. They're not the same. But when you're going to take the end of I Am the Walrus and make it something that sounds like another song altogether, it's like I can't believe it.
Oh, I mean, I haven't heard it, and I'm sure that it wasn't the easiest thing to do to try to get that in stereo. So, I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason it went mono in the first place. They couldn't back then. They couldn't get it in stereo, so they had to leave it in mono. And
Well, maybe they could have a little asterisk at
Well,
the end and say, in the attempt of restoring, I Am the Walrus, we were only able to do the first 3 quarters in stereo. We had to leave because of technical issues. We had to leave. I'm sure a lot of fans, after if they don't like it, which which most don't, are going to say, "Oh yeah, I would have rather that."
Yeah. Well,
Jeff,
the current fans obviously don't like it, but if you're younger audience, if you're buying this for the first time and hearing the Beatles, this is what you're going to be used to.
Maybe
They're probably not going.
that's a good theory, but in all
some
fairness,
will
you
go
have to
back and
hear it
get
first.
the other albums, hopefully.
But here's my question, Joe: is it the single version or the album version? Are the extra measures in there in the middle just before?
And there's the word. Thank you very much, because I'm saying it. The bars, the
They're not.
beats. I don't know what to call it, and the beginning has the long beginning, the longer beginning in it.
So is
And
along the middle in
it
there
doesn't
too?
have it. It doesn't have that extra, I guess, measure, which I love.
Okay.
I love that extra measure before Yellow Matter Custard.
Well, that's the single version. So I mean, maybe again they couldn't get it right because it was never in stereo. I don't know.
Nothing better than a nice crisp tit tit tit.
Tit 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 vocals down.
I always felt like the album version, or whatever you might call what
Okay.
you might call the most common version, when it goes right to Yellow Matter Custard without that extra measure.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a skip. I always hate that. I always like it better with the extra measure in there. But Robert P. made a great version with everything. He took the long version, I think, and the extra measure. Well, Rarities did that as well. The Rarities album, I think.
Exactly, Paul. There's a whole new universe of stuff out there just waiting to be all given.
Really
just waiting to be bootlegged.
Exactly.
Leave my kitten alone.
Yes.
Jeff, are you going to get it?
I'm going to get the red one next month, and I'm going to get the blue one in January.
Okay, great.
And I'm going to get that single next month. Next week, that CD single that Caroline Brimley was saying.
I like to see them.
Paulina's sharpening up her skills.
Yeah.
I like to see them try to clean up in spite of all the danger. That'll be the day and all that. Now, if they could fix the playing, that would even be better.
Well, they can, but then it's not the Beatles.
Right.
If I can find Now and Then in the Walmart and the Target over there. That's a video,
I'm too lazy to go to Walmart, but I heard the blue vinyls some people found in Walmart.
I didn't even
There's
look
nothing
because
here.
again, everybody told me it wouldn't be there. So I
got mine at Kmart.
They still have Kmart.
Sunday, so we'll see.
You know what Dustin Hoffman says about Kmart from Rain Man? Anybody see Rain Man? Well, I can't do it. I thought somebody else would see it. It's a joke.
No.
I don't remember it.
It's a joke. Don't worry. It's not that funny.
Oh, no.
Had to be there.
Eh.
Tim, are you going to get any of it?
You have to share that with us,
I got the
Bobby.
Now and Then single. Eventually, I
Sorry.
hope to get the CDs, but the vinyl doesn't interest me. I've said many times, I don't like the extra disc idea. I don't like it. I'm not. It's too expensive, and I don't like the extra disc idea. If it was in chronological order, I'd think about it more.
Yeah, that was weird. There was a
that's what I
little
like
thing
about the
that
CD.
happened today at a store. They had a they had a box, a new box of the vinyl, the red and the blue in there, in a box. If you bought them together, it was actually cheaper than if you bought each one individually, which I guess makes sense. But so I bought it. I already ordered it on the Beatles store, the color discs. I mistakenly thought these were the colored discs when I saw the box.
No.
But they're not. They're the black discs. So I get in the car, I'm driving, and then I'm thinking, wait a minute. I check it. I go, these are the black discs. I had to return it because I have it coming by the Beatles store.
Mm.
What I was going to do with the one of the Beatles store was I was going to give it to Robert, but it didn't work. It didn't work out that.
Right.
It didn't work out that way.
Well,
Give it to this,
here's the
Robert.
status of mine.
Yeah, that's me too.
Oh, okay.
Current shipment location unknown.
Well, mine says the same thing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're in good company.
It's just out there. Yeah.
I think
Mine says, "Dear sucker."
My 7-inch vinyl is apparently in Tennessee right now.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I thought I saw on the map a little arrow was pointing at Tuckayucta.
Just be thankful it doesn't say when you
Yeah, it's up there.
when you look at it. It says what order? Location.
Somebody in
What order.
Kentucky's enjoying my copy.
Well, the thing is, I actually ordered the 6 LP, which was the first one that says unknown, the 7-inch light blue vinyl, which is in Tennessee, and then the CD box set, which they don't even address.
Well, Tennessee is where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the problem right there.
You know, like it starts out in Tennessee. That's why when I got this freaking box, that old story again. You know, I get home and I see it on the stoop, and it looks like there's a record in here, right?
Right.
So I'm like, oh, that's got to be from the Beatles store. So I look and it's, well, first of all, it's to my girlfriend, but that's all right because she ordered it because she has the account. So I knew it was going to come in her name. And I look at it, it says Tennessee, and it has some other name on it, Vantiva.com, and I'm thinking that's probably something she ordered. And I leave it on the couch for like 7 hours. I do a chat. I'm on here, and then I go, and then she comes home late at work to open it. She goes, "It's your stuff." I said, "Oh, really?"
Well, Tom, I imagine they have warehouses all over America to send out this stuff. So, like,
I don't know. Maybe it starts in Michigan. I'm
could be
lost.
like the Mid-America point, and Tennessee could be for the South. I don't know.
On Amazon.
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember that. Believe me, now that you say that, I remember that name, Ferndale. Oh yeah, when I was getting all those pastry boxes of McCartney 3.
Oh yeah.
I was like Ferndale, stuck in Ferndale, Michigan. Yeah, you're right. I remember that.
Better than
They're going to
Fernwood.
be stuck somewhere, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fernwood
Ferndale's only
tonight.
20 miles from me. Yeah, so I know Ferndale.
Do you know Fernwood? Fernwood tonight.
Well, wait a minute, McCartney. I'm losing my
They only
mind.
deliver at night, Fernwood. They don't.
No.
They don't get
When she
Fernwood
said
stuff and
she
take
said
it.
Ferndale McCartney stuff, and I'm thinking this isn't McCartney. This is the Beatles. Whatever. I'm lost.
And now for something completely different. Stuffed butternut squash.
Yeah,
Oh.
I went for a veal parmesan
Good.
hero. I don't give a shit.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Good.
Hope you brought enough for everybody.
Yeah.
What? Universal
I had
says it's
soup
delayed
tonight.
September.
Oh, okay. Oh, with curry soup. Yeah.
Thai
Oh,
curry,
it's
sweet
lovely.
potato lentil.
Yeah.
I gotta get me some of those Lay's potato chips, those spicy Lay's potato
Spicy
chips.
Oh, yeah,
chips that
masala.
Doc got. Yeah.
Yum
I
yum.
think Penny Lane had said in a comment that she saw that in her store and wondered if it was, should I buy that or not? So maybe they are available in America somewhere. So Joe, look in your.
Well, if they're Lay's, you would think it would be,
Mm-hmm.
but I shouldn't be eating that crap. You know, I did really good. Did really well on my diet, and I gained a pound. So I'm like, all right, that's enough. But I'll go. But people out there, they don't realize how tough it is. I mean, the people
That's true.
comment.
I agree.
I can do up my pants again.
Well, I've solved that by not weighing myself anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
I just never know if I'm gaining or losing until I go to put pants on. Then I realize I gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fit no more. It
Yeah.
don't fit.
Yeah. You know how many shorts didn't fit me this summer?
Stand
Oh
up
my
and your buttons pop. Yeah.
Who stole my pants? I can't get them on.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't get them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that my shorts all shrunk over the winter.
Amazing. All of them.
Hate it when it happens.
You
Here's
can't
another
put
guy.
them in your registers to dry after you wash them, Robert. You got
Yeah. It's getting old.
Pretty amazing.
Is that true, Starman? Uh-oh. Universal
Yes, I
emailed them that the CD sets with slipcase is delayed until December 15th.
Ooh,
Wow.
What is that? The ones that I'm getting? The
have
ones
to
we
manufacture them.
Do not open
Slipcase?
it until Christmas.
Yes, that's like the box set. It's like a slipcase
Christmas.
box.
Why is a slipcase? The one that I guess it was a slipcase. Yeah, this was a
Well, that's-
slipcase.
That would explain why there was no update on the email I
Yeah.
got. Two of the three items are on there, but
Yeah, that would be the 6 LP one.
No, the CDs.
well, CDs is what I wanted because that's the one I wanted to open and
Okay.
play.
Oh, it does say CD. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
The
you'll be
LPs I'll
OCD
probably
by the time you
steal.
get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brindley mostly buys CDs. He does buy some
Mhm.
vinyl, but he mostly buys CDs.
See, I'm buying them individually, so they'll be cheaper. So
Well, I would look for a sale Black Friday-ish or even before Christmas or right after Christmas. I think
At
you'll be
home,
able to
of
get 'em
course.
cheaper.
yeah,
Maybe
That's
not
good
the
idea.
vinyl, but the CDs. I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Best Buy could have
Although
a
the vinyl's already discounted on Amazon.
Perhaps. Yeah. I don't do Black Friday, but I'll look online.
Mm.
So,
Poor Starman, he's not sure if he wants to wait that long to get this stuff in. So he may cancel the order and go to his local Target or something.
go get them there.
I was joking before when I said I might get it by Christmas, but apparently that's true.
Might have a nice.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
really.
I have no need for the vinyl. I'm going to get the vinyl, but I'll never play the vinyl. I don't think. The colored
Well, yeah,
vinyl.
I wasn't planning on opening my vinyl.
Yeah, that's why I was going to get rid of it. That's why I was going to try to
No.
return it, but I don't think I can.
So I'm not trying to be an ass, but if
Good
you're not
credit.
going to open your vinyl, what does it matter if it's the colored vinyl or the black vinyl if you're not going to see it anyway?
Well, usually I open it. Usually I do open it. Usually if it's colored, are you finished or half
Because it has more value, Tim.
You
Yes,
laugh
you're
all the
laughing.
time.
There's more value sealed than opened.
I'm kind of at the
Yeah,
age
yeah, there's that
now
too.
that I'm kind of considering I might as well just go ahead and open it and enjoy it, and regardless of it's colored or not, I might as well enjoy it, because I'm not guaranteed tomorrow.
I get that, Robert.
Yeah, but remember that enjoy
Today,
doesn't always.
you know,
People think
it's
in
not
order to
about the
enjoy a
money. I'm
record,
not
you have to
buying
play
it
it. But
for the money. I'm just buying it to have it. And I'm like, okay. fine.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Brad,
gonna
you-
open it.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's the point. It depends on what your intentions are.
I'll open
Yeah.
mine. I just won't play it. Probably.
Of course, I also made the mistake, and instead
Mark?
of getting the colored, I got the black.
There's one on eBay I can order. It'll be here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's the
From England.
deliveries March because they
From
sold out
Germany.
of it, so they're making
Oh,
more.
geez.
And
Of the
don't
CD
forget, you
single.
can now order Elton John's Christmas single on green vinyl. You can pre-order that. Comes out, I think, in 1 or 2
Order
days.
now before Christmas hits.
You can
Mhm.
step
Two
into
weeks
Christmas.
ahead.
But I don't know why some people don't understand the concept of collecting and having like a pristine item for collectible purposes. I'll say it again. Postage stamps are made to be, well, used to be licked. Now they're not, but they're meant to be put on postage and mailed. Coins are meant to be spent as currency, but people have them, put them in books. They don't use them. That happens, So I don't know why it's such a shock to record collectors.
I get it. I just don't get the colored vinyl thing because if you're not going to open it and you'll never see it,
I
then
said it
what
wrong, okay?
matters where it is.
I've opened all my colored vinyl. I do open the colored vinyl, okay?
that's-
but
that's-
like he said, even if you don't open it, what's wrong with somebody buying it and saying they have no intention of opening it and looking at it, but they're going to save it because maybe they want an investment down the line?
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with that too. But I was thinking more of you, that you always say, I don't really care about the value of it. I don't buy it for
I
that. I
don't.
buy it
I
just
said I
so.
was going to open this one and look at the colored vinyl. All the
Okay.
McCartney 3 albums I opened up to look at to have the colored vinyl. So I know people are having a ball over this right now. Enjoy.
So who wants to see what I picked up today?
Okay. Go ahead, Robert.
Changing the subject.
Just gets so tiring.
Yeah.
Other than this, and
What did you get today, Robert?
Oh, where did you get that, Robert?
Good. Yeah.
When I went to, I also picked this up in Target.
Oh, my
I'll
goodness.
take the old Decker one.
Yeah.
Wow. The first rock star.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Good.
Brad. Get ready.
Oh my
Good.
gosh.
Oh,
Oh
On
man.
both sides, yes. No, that's not a
And no
7-year
song
either.
listings.
Now, are you going to enjoy that, or you're just going to have it?
Oh,
have it?
different
I'm gonna
labels.
wear it as a hat.
Yeah.
Is that on Capitol? Did I see that's on Capitol?
yeah, Capital.
Yes.
Thought.
Wow.
What is okay?
Get myself up off the floor
That
now.
must
That's
be
nice.
So that was on sale. And then I went to a record store and I picked up
60s.
Oh.
Oh wow.
in Mary.
Les
Paul,
Paul
Mary
and Mary
Ford.
Ford.
Cool. Sealed,
Mm-hmm.
but I did open it now.
Oh,
Because I
that's
do
cool.
want to play this.
I love How High the Moon.
Ooh, and it's got writing.
Yeah.
You know, Les Paul gets all the credit, but Mary Ford was a hell of a guitar
Oh, yeah,
player.
she was
They
a
were
good
both
guitarist.
absolutely fantastic guitar players.
Mm-hmm. And Brooke Benton, yes.
Ooh,
Benton,
I like Brooke
Anna
Benton.
Washington.
And Donna Washington, yes.
Bill Clinton.
Two CD, two album set.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow. Two
Cool.
records.
My
The
favorite
record
song by him won't be on there, but my second and third favorites will be on there.
What
He
song's
did a
that?
song called Hit Record. It's probably not on there. Hit
it's
Record
not on
was
here.
fantastic.
No. I mean, this has,
But the
usual.
two he did with Dinah Washington are fantastic.
Then I picked up
Oh, Bob
more Bob Dole.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bob Marley at his
Yes.
best.
Okay.
I mean, everyone has legend, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably early stuff, is my guess.
Yeah.
Probably.
Which is cool. Some of his early stuff is actually pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, there's
Not
more.
the same, but it's interesting.
And you have
Jimmy Buffett, Coconut Telegraph. I'm just filling in some of the gaps in my collection on Jimmy Buffett.
okay. And more Jimmy Buffett.
More buffet.
Far Side of the World.
Jimmy Buffet.
Mm.
And I've got a couple of these, but I didn't have volume 4.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
bought one
Living
of
in
those the other
Oblivion.
day.
Why has it got the great gazoo on the front?
Yeah, there's 5 of those, I think.
As long as it's
I
got
have-
Mexican
I have
radio,
4 of them now.
that's all that matters.
Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double
Stevie
Trouble.
Ray Vaughan,
Greatest
yes.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you got a bunch of CDs.
Mm-hmm.
You're a CD man.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
And then a 2-disc
Again.
set.
Of Jefferson Airplane, yes.
Airplane.
I used to have the album of that. Yeah. That's good.
Oh, there you go.
Doc's got it too.
Concentration. We have a match.
We have a match.
Yeah, really.
I'm trying to remember, Robert. Is that just hits, or did they sprinkle a few rarities on that airplane?
It's like some rarities on here.
Say
yeah.
you want
The
a
early stuff.
revolution.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I was looking at the songs and like, oh, you know what? I gotta get this. And it was only I think it was $4.99
Yeah.
for the 2.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sounds like it.
And that's it.
Okay.
Unless you
That's
want to
great.
see.
Got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
Oh,
ah,
yeah, suitable for framing. Yeah.
Ooh.
it is.
And that's actually in this album.
Is Tim next?
Tim looks thrilled.
What do you have? What do you have?
I'm not
Tim?
seeing the Partridge Family though, so my oohing is dying down.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Ooh.
There you go. Wow.
Ooh.
That's where that's from. Did I have that? I didn't recognize that whatever reason.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Hi.
Hello, Tim.
Tim, you had something.
Hi, Tim. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I don't have
What's
much.
next?
Joe might be interested in this. Maybe this was at Big Lots for $3.
Oh yeah, I have that
Oh,
one.
Oh,
wow.
King Kong versus
Well, that's a
Godzilla.
great
Mm.
deal for that.
Yeah.
King
On
Kong
Blu-ray.
Classic.
So I bought that. But
Mhm.
this was the thing I was most excited. I thought was coolest and was happy to have for $8.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
It's Gumby, damn it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Gumby
yeah,
tank
Gumby
inside.
is in there.
Wow.
Bendable
I've seen
ankle.
these used, but Gumby's never in there.
Wow.
Stocking stuffer for Doc.
I used to
Yeah.
have
That's
one of those.
great.
So, and the thing I wanted to talk to Doc a little bit about, I've been watching this. I watched 2 of the 3 discs.
Oh, super.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh,
And the cool
Oscar
thing,
collection.
this has some war cartoons that usually are
Yeah.
skipped on most of the collections, which I thought was cool.
Oh, nice.
So I've seen 4 or 5 war cartoons that I wasn't even familiar with, and I know a lot of them. And this is cool because it's not all Warner Brothers. There's MGM cartoons on here. There's what do you call it?
Snafu.
The guy that did Popeye.
Oh, Fleischer.
Was
King
Fleischer
Features.
cartoons on here?
Okay.
Because Warner Brothers apparently owns all that stuff now.
Yeah, they
With
do.
King Features.
If you look at the Popeye collections, they're all from Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So this
Nice
is
buys.
So,
that's the back.
yeah.
So yeah, this is I've watched 2 discs so far, and there's commentaries on some of them, and it's pretty
Oh.
cool. But I'm trying to think what the war cartoon was that I just watched. Blitzwolf. I'd never seen Blitzwolf.
What?
Blitzwolf was amazing.
No,
It's
Blitzwolf.
an MGM
Been
cartoon.
around for a long time.
Yeah, well, obviously it's been around since World War II, but
No,
I didn't know
like,
it.
it's been on different collections and
And
been on television.
I didn't know that one, and it's Tex Avery's second cartoon after he left Warner Brothers.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's it. That's
Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Gumby!
Gumby and Pokey.
Gumby! And Pokey!
I used to
There
have
it
one of those
is.
a long time ago. And
The blockheads.
okay.
Oh, you got the whole thing.
Bluto did it. Bluto did it.
yeah. They had the 80s or 90s, whatever it is, set too. That was $2 more, and why would I want the new stuff? I didn't.
Gotta get them all.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
No,
You got the whole collection. Jeez. Now all you need is
and
Davy.
they didn't have.
and
If they had the '60s one, I'd have bought the '60s one too, but they didn't.
There you go.
The '80s or '90s, whatever.
Ooh.
Oh, shush.
Hello. Yes. Kind
Robert
of
got 'em all.
got out the cartoons, but yeah, it's just like how a couple of weeks ago Tim hadn't seen that hairbrush,
Yeah.
and by golly, it showed up on MeTV about 2 weeks later. So like,
Wow.
I'm sure will be on.
A long time ago, I downloaded a torrent that had supposedly most of the wartime cartoons that you didn't see anymore, and that one was not on it. That's how I know the war cartoon. And there's also a Three Little Pigs war
Nobody gets
cartoon.
wrenches.
Nobody gets a wrench on the Doc Docus.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
No wrenches in the soup.
Mhm.
I give out
Wrenches. Wrenches.
wrenches, screwdrivers. I could use a screwdriver right now.
Yeah, my red and blue stuff better show up on time. That's all I gotta say.
Whoa, hey.
I'm gonna get after somebody.
We'll see about that.
Don't swing that my way. Ah!
Yeah.
Brad, with your track record, you're lucky to get it by next Christmas.
Yeah. My postal person will say, "Well, it's one number off. I gotta send it back." You know, the
You
zip
won't get it
code
now. You'll
number's
get it
off.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get it now or then, whenever.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll get it. But I'm waiting for the postal lady. That's for sure.
Don't blame the postal lady. It's nothing to do with her.
Oh, who knows how many packages I got on the roof of the house?
Yeah,
Knowing her.
you never know. But poor letter carriers.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
complained about her to the postmaster general, and she
So
still
what?
came out like a rose because she broke one of my laser discs.
Uh-oh.
I got it from Japan and took.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. What's that? You got something to
Broke
say
his
about the
internet,
post
too.
office?
Post office is listening.
Brad has frozen. Oh no.
Oh man,
Wake up, Brad. Wake up.
come on, man.
Oh, Brad, no.
Come on, man.
There you go.
He's
Okay, you're
back.
back. He's
He's
back.
back.
He's
He's got
unfrozen.
motion.
He's
Yeah.
back. He's back.
Let's see.
Now he's calling his postal person. So like, where's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
Well, I
Where's
mean,
that
you
person?
can't.
Messing with my internet, postal person.
It's possible to have a bad letter
Yeah,
carrier.
okay.
Oh, babies
Uh-oh.
all the time.
Yeah.
Always
They
remember,
disappeared.
respect the postal workers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, kitty.
Show you what I'd.
Ah,
You gotta make a
Robert,
choice
you
now: the kids or Brad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
really.
The kids are cute. The kids are cute, though. I'm sorry, Brad.
This is what I did this weekend. I did it for a magazine. I did a photo
Oh.
shoot.
Go back to the
Wow.
kids.
flew his plane to his car.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. I don't know what
No,
it
I
is,
set
but
I set that up. Yeah, I set that up.
wow, cool.
Yeah, move the
Yeah.
plane a little to the left.
You're the car
I'll show
man.
you this other one I set up. This will go to publication too.
Oh, that's worth
Mhm.
money. Look at that.
It's a 1931 Auburn Speedster with a retro plane with it next to it. So yeah.
Beetle Brad.
Airplane Brad.
And then I'll show you the one best of show. Over the whole show.
I'll show it.
And I set this one up also.
I don't know if that's it.
Yeah, that's it. There it is.
There you go.
That's a Bentley.
It's a 1932 Duesenberg, which Duesenbergs were made here in America.
Hmm.
And it's about a $2 million car.
Aha.
There you
I
go.
got
Yes.
one.
There you go.
Aha.
Sorry about
That
the glare.
sure is a doozy.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
Yeah.
That's where that comes from, by the way. If
It is. That's where the phrase came from.
That's
It's a
where the
doozy.
phrase comes from is the Duesenberg.
And here's
Beetle
my
Brad.
car.
Mm-hmm. Now, does that car have a radio in it?
This
Probably not.
no, it didn't.
Does it have a CD player?
Yeah, CD player.
You have to have a CD player. No
Yeah.
doubt.
I would guarantee they couldn't make radios small enough to fit in a car.
This is what Doc drove to the show.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to show. I was going to say that's my
That's a
car.
good one.
I guarantee that doesn't have a CD player in it.
Yeah, really.
Speaking of the show, at some point after this, we got to talk about the fest.
Hmm.
Oh,
that
yeah.
That lousy guest list.
Mm, the other one.
Speaking of red and the fest.
It's a Porsche, of course.
We
Nice.
got to order them tickets fast.
And it was all
Oh,
together.
Ferrari.
Oh,
boy.
I thought it was a Corvette. I guess it's a Ferrari.
Yep.
It's a Ferrari.
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 Hey.
But anyway, so that's what I did. I set up pictures and did photo shoots.
Yeah,
and-
that's when I was. That when I was on the plane.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Setting up pictures like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a French car. It's a Delahaye. Not a Delahoux, a Delahaye.
Okay.
Did I see Concours d'Elegance on one of those pictures?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Concours d'Elegance.
Yeah, but they used to hold that up here.
It's all for the birds.
Oh,
Mm.
bird.
But yeah, I spent 3 days doing that, and then probably about 9 hours each day doing photos. A tide.
Beautiful photos too.
Mm. Yeah.
Here's a Mary Kay Porsche.
That doesn't look like one.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
That's a point.
A Mary
Yeah,
Kay.
I got to
Porsche.
start getting my pictures of my nephews when they were small.
Oh, see, that's Barbie's car.
Yeah, it looks like Barbie's. Yeah, I sent some to Doc and Robert too.
Last night I
And some other
said
guy.
these words.
Doc and some other guy.
Anyway, you can make me small. That's no biggie.
Okay.
You can make me small.
Yeah,
Let's get
I make
small.
everybody small. Oh, what is
Uh-oh.
what is it?
That's inside of your apartment?
That's my apartment, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Wow.
That's an apartment, baby.
Yeah.
That's a lot of windows.
Yeah.
That's the view from my window.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, there
okay.
you go.
That's fine.
Long Island's just like that.
Mm.
Just like
Mhm.
that.
They've really let New York City go.
Yeah.
There's Joe's new car he just got.
Yeah. That's my car.
There you go.
Wait a
I
minute.
Only
miss
$4.5
you.
million.
To me, those no offense, Brad, but those kinds of cars are ridiculous because I don't understand who they're made for. Because
Yeah.
Guys that are 40.
because anybody that's young enough to actually want one and look cool in one can't afford one. And by the time you can afford one, it just makes you look ridiculous.
Yeah. Then you're too old to even bother.
Oh,
You're
Dan.
too old
Hello,
to get in
Dan.
and out of it. You got
Yeah.
Hello, Dan.
Oh, okay.
This car brings back a lot of memories for me because this is the Indianapolis
Mayo.
pace car.
Mm-hmm.
We
That's
had
a
we
Mayo.
had that car in our garage for about 4 weeks when I lived
Official.
in Indianapolis.
Yes, I agree. Robert S. is worth $1 million.
$1 million. Okay, you make me smile.
Okay.
$1 million isn't what it used to be.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably technically am, but
Oh, look, Joe has
It
pictures.
actually
Got
is
one,
still
too.
what it used to be. It's just not worth what it used to be. It's still a million
In
dollars.
the,
What
What
is
is
baby?
What's
What's
going on?
I don't know. I just found this. I was scrolling on Facebook. Not dirty. It's going to look. It's
Well, it looks
closed.
like it.
Ooh.
It's
Trying to figure out
closed.
what it was.
oh, okay.
Oh boy.
The box is wrapped in saran wrap.
Doc's viewership just went up because we're all on our phones.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No food.
Yeah. I'm on my phone because it's a rotary.
Oh,
It's a flip
nice.
up rotary.
Mine, I have to ring up Ethel. Get me a number.
Now and
Oh,
then.
Floyd!
Sarah.
One ringy dingy.
You
Penny
know,
Lane.
just waiting for that postal person, though.
Yeah.
We're staring at it like, I'm supposed to be running the telephone, but I wanted to know how to make pecan pie.
You're gonna have to find Brad's manifesto.
Yeah.
So can you believe that the Beatle Fest is like only 3.5 months away?
Yeah.
Not even.
Can you believe that there's no good guests again? It's amazing. Well, they're good guests. They're good people, but they've been there 198 times.
Well, that's why I was saying, I did say at one point that this might be my last fest.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I mean, I got everything all lined up. I just don't know if I'm gonna fly or
Walk.
you know.
Well, I told Matthew Stewart, says, I'm not going
swap
unless
now.
I get to meet Beetle Brad.
Yeah, really.
Well, I want Doc's got to go.
Run a
Doc's
scooter.
We together on this.
Scooter to New York City.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But
Gotta
you know,
get-
right now the tickets go on sale. I just got back. We spent a lot of money at Oklahoma. We spent a lot of money on this Beatles crap, and I don't literally mean crap, folks. Oh, he said it was crap. He said it was crap. See, but you know,
Joe said it's crap.
he admitted
Yeah.
it. He admitted it. But
Joe said the
anyway,
C word.
you know, now we got to.
Hey, Mike.
Hello, Mike. Now
Hey,
we got to freaking come up with tickets. Come on,
I don't think to go all 3 days, it's going to be like $300.
that's what you got to
That's only
do.
a 5-day sale here going on. So, like,
And if you stay in a hotel, it's
after
another
this
600.
weekend, all the prices inflate.
We're staying in a
Yeah.
hotel, and we're within driving distance to go home every night if we want.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm driving home.
So I'll buy stuff Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday I'll be out on the curb selling it because I'm trying to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm looking
Maybe you
at
could stay with Robert S.
we're all staying with Robert S.
Oh man,
And we'll have 6 of us in there with Robert.
At my house or my apartment?
and Scott maybe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That apartment, hey, there was lots of room in that apartment. I saw
Oh
that.
yeah.
I saw that. It didn't look like a closet to me.
I heard that Brad falls asleep right away.
Yeah, I did. I was tired.
Oh yes.
I never snore like that. I can't imagine it.
No.
Oh, he's doing that.
I fall asleep. I'm out by 8 o'clock in the morning every night.
Whoa, man, that's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You have to make sure we try to get Tim Allen to the fest somehow.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
Tim's
count
close.
on that.
You-
I don't
you-
Yeah, I
even
don't think
really
so.
want to go, to be honest.
You got to
I mean, I
get that.
want to meet people. I've always, for years, I've been saying
I'd love
that
to,
we
but
just
it's
need to
kind
come
of.
up with an alternate plan and,
Yeah, you
and
should
say
come,
to
Jeff.
Well, then
somebody,
we'll all stay at
I'd
Tim's,
love to.
right? We'll just all stay at Tim's house.
Yeah.
Problem
I
with
don't know
CCR
if
is
one
they're all
extra person would sleep
played
at my
out.
house. No.
Oh,
The thing that
Right,
scares
you
me
can
about
go
it is,
through.
though, I mean, the guests, they're kind of poking around, like Joe said. If they're taking their time, it kind of scares me of like who they're going to get. It's like
Yeah.
we ended up getting the trash man who was there at the Ed Sullivan show and cleaning up the floors.
Well, they listed them. Did you see the list? They have the list.
Yeah.
The list
You
is
know?
there. Got the
You want to
Peter
guess some of
Atkins.
them?
And,
Billy
and
J.
after all this
Kramer.
time, it wouldn't
Right.
even be the real trash man. It'll be his son or something.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Freshman
that.
Junior. Yeah.
Is the list out already of who's
Yeah,
going
I
to be
saw a
there?
list.
Yeah.
It was Billy
Yeah.
J. Kramer again.
Give me the initial list. Look, more to come. More to come.
Well, I didn't get Billy J. Kramer's autograph last time, so maybe
You know,
I'll
that's
get it.
you know what? That's the way of looking at it. I didn't either. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I talked to him for quite a while.
Oh boy.
He's did so much drugs that he's just can't form sentences too well.
Oh great.
But
Yeah.
what's with the
Brian
Paul
Epstein's
McCartney
great grandnephew will be
stepmother?
there.
What's
Oh
with
yeah,
that?
you got Angie McCartney and everybody.
Yeah, I
Whoever
don't
that is.
Yeah.
That's Paul's stepmother is going to be there.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
how
His
old
dad
is
got
he?
married again. Well, she was a lot younger than him, I think.
Well, I should hope so because I'm thinking.
Yeah,
hope
but
so.
still, she's got to be older than Paul. So
Yeah.
she's going to be 90. I mean, she's
He's
got to be.
127.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. If I was running a show, I wouldn't guarantee anybody over the age of 85 is going to be there
Yeah.
because it's 3 months
You
away.
never know. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's very close, man. That's crazy. It's how close it is.
But like Robert said, this might be my last one. I mean, it's just getting to be so expensive for me for everything, for flights and hotels.
And I'm definitely not going to Chicago Fest. If anybody asks me, I'm not going. After
You going to Chicago?
I said maybe I'd go. I'm not going.
Eddie Boyd, Mel Evans.
Oh,
Yeah,
Patty Boyd
Gary
Smith
Evans.
is going.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been eating off Doc's plate when we were there last year. He didn't see me, so I don't know if we can do it this year.
If Jenny Boyd brought her ex-husband along, it might
That'd be fun.
Nick
Yeah.
Fleetwood. That might be
Yeah.
something,
Mhm.
Other,
Or if Rogue Best shows up.
I kind of wish Donovan would show back up again.
I mean,
Yeah.
wow, George Harrison's
Gary,
sister-in-law is going to be there.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh, DJ Trish is worried about Brad. How you doing, Brad?
I'm doing much better, thanks, Trish. Yeah, things are starting to come back. Yeah,
Well, after I landed, my ear wouldn't. It took a long time for my ear to get normal. I was like, oh, I kept thinking of you.
must be a conspiracy or something they're trying to do with the planes. It's all.
I think it's
communist.
the same place that you landed, so I think it's that place.
Yeah, I can't imagine you were in the same town. I mean, it's like, oh
Yep.
man, that was crazy.
For an hour.
Yes, pretty cool airport though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the adventure you had, though. Like memories that'll last at lunchtime.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I had some fun there.
Counselors
Like
asking
driving
some
around looking for now
interesting
and then,
questions.
that's adventure stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Everybody
as-
will be
it's
there.
not as exciting as going to Wawa.
Oh well, that was fun.
Boy, that was fun. We entertained at Wawa.
And Gary, sorry to hear about the most recent break-in. That's
Yeah, that's
terrible.
nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh wow,
What did I
That's
miss?
terrible.
Did I miss something?
Gary
Where he
Wilkerson.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary works at a what do you call that? Like to help the homeless type thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
like
the
a
people
charity.
breaking
And
into
they broke in stuff
building,
too
yeah.
and
have
stuff.
the
That's a
windows and
shame.
doors shut, and they still get in. Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Oh wow.
Well, Mike loves the new Now and Then single.
Thoughts? Don't ask. How that is almost like a joke. You're coming on now and you're asking us what we thought of Now and Then single.
Yeah, look,
Uh-oh.
there we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, I
Ah,
look
I know
angry in
them.
that picture.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, is that
is in there.
is that a jail lineup or what?
Mm.
Get the dude.
I don't even
Can
remember
you
taking that
identify
picture.
the? Can you identify the person?
Nobody in that picture is bowing. I don't understand.
Yeah.
No,
That
I
was
did not
after
get
we-
to the
That
museum
was after we
because
bowed.
I didn't have the time to go to all these places, unfortunately.
Too busy hunting for Now and Then.
Kit said,
That's more
"Arise,
important.
my subjects, and we'll take a picture together."
Mhm.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Fine, focus.
Now those pictures I like. I like that whole series of pictures.
Who's that one in the middle? Is that Santa Claus?
It is.
Yeah.
That's the picture I put up as my thumbnail for my video about.
Yeah,
YouTube.
you did, didn't you?
It fits
Yes.
on a thumbnail.
And then all of us from Beatle Fest, we all traipsed out and went here.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That's the Mulligan Tire House. It looks
It
like.
is, yes, it is.
Is it
Very
really?
good. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh, I was
That's
making
my
a
house.
joke. I didn't know it was.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. No, that's the actual house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Friend of mine in England sent me these pictures.
You probably showed it before, but I don't remember.
Yeah, a friend of mine in England. He said, "Oh, I was up at the area where Paul did Mulligan Tire." So he sent me these pictures.
Hmm.
You got to be a big fan to know that.
Yeah, you do, don't you? And he said it's really kind of overgrown now. It's kind of
Looks like abandoned.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of all kind of. Come on, focus.
What is wrong with asking, Mike? Mike, I try to be honest. It's hard. I'm just playing with you, but what's wrong with asking? We've been talking about Now and Then for weeks. And every show you could name known to man. That's all I mean.
I'm confused about the lyrics to Mulligan Tire now because I get the far have I traveled part to get there, but much have I seen. There's not much to see there.
No,
Ah.
Oh,
there he is.
No
That's
autographs.
Ringo's here.
Just peace and love, but no autographs.
I've seen.
we
I've
tried
seen
to put
yeah.
that in the trunk, but it wouldn't fit.
And then I was backstage with that guy.
Surprisingly, I don't think he's going to be at the fest. I can't believe it.
Finally. Oh, really?
Finally.
Did I say that out loud?
Finally.
Finally.
He's
Well, we're
going to
gonna
be
see
there,
Lau-
but he
Lawrence
has to pay to
Huber
get
again
in
and
like
Steve
We've
everybody.
been
Foley
that tour before.
Hmm.
But no, I'd like to see like Donovan come back, you know.
Yeah. There's Terry Sylvester.
Nice.
I guess there's not many people they could get. I don't even know. I mean, geez.
Yeah, I
Well, they're all dying.
How
Wow.
about,
That's,
how about,
that's what my wife says. She
How about
says, well,
getting
good luck
Sean or
finding
something?
somebody who's still
What are
alive.
they gonna do?
Oh, I thought you meant when she was
Yoko
looking for a
in and
husband.
Sit there in a wheelchair shaking. You know, I mean,
Nobody
don't
left.
really do that.
I don't know. That's what I can't imagine Paul's stepmother being there. Like, what?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
that's-
well, I know one thing. IR has a lot of good fodder. Hey, hello, IR.
Nobody
Whoa.
loves you when you're down and out.
And my thoughts on Now and Then is, I at first was a little bit disappointed, but then it grew on me the more I listened to it. So I love the
Grows
song.
on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Doc,
enjoy it.
this one's for Doc. He'll like that one.
it's in
And
between.
There we
Ron.
go.
You put that
The
away.
Oculus.
It's my
He was
second
trying to tell
favorite
about
of
Now
the
and Then.
two.
Uh,
It's a
Robert and
40
Doc like
power
that.
tube.
Well, he asked a question. We may as well answer.
yeah, all right. So I
Yeah.
at first I thought the record of Now and Then I liked it. It was pretty good. But now with the video, now I love it.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
compared to what it started out as, it's like, oh, geez, you're going to try
Yeah,
to
the demo, I didn't like
give
the
it,
demo.
I give it most improved.
Mhm.
very improved. Very. Yeah.
Yes.
So
But I kept messing up on when I was doing my video. I kept thinking of the Monkey song. That was then, this is now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah.
So I was like messing up and I had to
Sure.
redo it. And I'm like, oh man, I keep messing up.
Yeah,
I
it's-
put there, Fix Free as a Bird and Real Love at the same time and had all three ready to go. And They're dropping the ball like crazy over there.
Again, I don't want them to do the other two, so I think they're fine.
There we go.
People.
They can only mean one thing. See with the Ringo album.
Yeah, pictures of Joe.
What about me?
Yeah, really.
So I hear.
And then here's a sad picture.
Oh no.
This is it's actually practically condemned now, but this is where Paul did the Run Devil Run front cover.
Oh yes.
The drugstore couldn't make it through COVID, so they closed up.
That's too bad.
It's in a really, really bad area of town. I mean, when I did my video several years ago in Atlanta, it's in downtown Atlanta. When I did my video several years ago, it was a bad neighborhood. But when I was there just recently, it was terrible. It was like people ready to kill you right then and there. Let's see what else.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, it was in the '90s. It was still a nice neighborhood. There was a photography shop. Paul talked about. Linda went in and bought a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, in that neighborhood.
Ooh, Dino.
Yeah, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah, you know you're getting old and stuff when you're picking up stuff like this.
Yeah, your rock and roll's easy.
Yeah.
Rock and roll's the easy listening section.
Oh, I said, okay, Dean Martin, you can come home. All right. Jeez. I'm getting desperate looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. There you go, Mike. There you are.
I'm looking for something.
Okay.
Because say Joe was good.
Yeah, were you looking for this?
Ooh.
Food. Food.
I'm looking for anything but the Partridge Family.
And that's grounds for removal.
Thanks for coming on, Josie.
Paul, don't pick up any masala potato chips. No.
That's
Leave
kind of
them
hot.
there.
Oh yes, I got to try those chips.
Well, that even Joe's going like, "Oh, I love hot and spicy." But you do.
This is the next spot Joe needs to go to.
Great.
Yes,
There
I
we
do.
go.
I do actually. Well, as long as they got bathrooms outside.
That's where Joe needs to. Abbey Road. That's where Joe needs to go next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Ha.
Abbey Road.
It's practical. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yes.
Gary Puckett.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Bucket.
I was coughing back then too.
Wow.
I was going to talk. We're going to talk about the celebrity next to that Gary guy.
Some celebrity.
Yeah, Robert's the celebrity, and that Gary guy next to him.
Yeah,
There you
I'm
go,
gonna
Doc. I didn't want you to feel
Okay. Everybody,
You're not the only old timer here.
Dean Martin.
I think this just had some interesting tracks on it that you don't see every day. So I picked that up for $1 a couple weeks ago.
My other trip sort of.
Here's a picture of my wall.
Got some nice pics on the inside.
Yeah. What is that now?
That's
all of
Elvis Presley's at Graceland.
Oh,
All those gold records.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very nice.
very nice. Yes.
Very nice. Huh. Yes, I'll be going to Michigan tomorrow to get my Hackney Diamond.
Mm-hmm. Go enjoy it.
Yes. Thank you, Robert S.
You're
And
welcome.
lucky for me, I've got a CD player in the car, so you know what's going to
Yes.
be playing when I come.
Yeah.
Crank
That'll
it
be
up.
fun.
I'm going to be angry.
Yeah, just don't speed. Okay.
It's a great driving album.
Don't get a ticket though.
And don't get closer
Yeah.
to cars.
And I'm sure you've all seen the little cartoon that's been floating around, the two guys outside a record store.
Yes.
And the sign in the window, the new Beatles single, the new Rolling Stones album. Boy, did we turn the clocks how far back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I saw that cartoon.
I think I've seen that cartoon about 10 times by now.
Mhm.
It's all over the place. That guy must be rich.
Wait a minute. Is this the final official announcement of the song being #1 in England right now? It's after midnight Friday. They said. Wait a minute.
Breaking news.
I can't because I got one of those things when I click on it, it says you got to join to read it.
That's
Lionhead
Robert.
rabbit.
Oh, your bunny.
With the bunny.
It's a lionhead rabbit.
Oh. Well,
Belongs to a friend of mine.
The
Why am I still here?
new bridge isn't even finished yet.
It's Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Right.
Why do I click on things and nothing happens? There. I got Happy
good.
Nights by Rolling Stone. It's very, very good CD.
Uh-oh.
Here's
Doc.
the favorite track.
Doc. Okay.
Anger. Exactly.
My favorite track is the one that Paul plays now, but I can't remember the name of it ever.
I like Sweet Sound of Heaven. That's probably my favorite.
And
Beans. Yeah.
Beans.
Beans.
I saw a version on
Yes.
YouTube of the Stones doing it live, and without that distorted bass, it's just not nearly the same.
Well, look at that. Beans is in shrink wrap.
Yeah, it's a
Hey,
limited edition.
shrink wrap
Still in the shrink
Beans,
wrap.
Yes.
It's still in the shrink wrap.
Still in the shrink wrap.
Open the door, let him out. Robert S. is drinking again. What do you got?
Drink.
What you got?
Wawa.
Well,
Poland Spring.
music
I had a beer earlier.
Rolling
with dinner.
Spring.
Well,
Robert and I were talking about this earlier. There you go, Robert.
Oh, yes. Yes, there he is, Mr. Petty.
That's me and Richard Petty.
Oh, I thought that was Tom Petty.
Yeah, that was Tom.
No, Richard Petty. No, Brad and I were talking about cars and racing and whatnot
Yeah.
just before the show. And then Brad reminded me, it's Thursday. Doc Docus is coming on in like 15 minutes. I was like, whoops.
Yeah,
we
really.
better get off. And
Better hurry up.
So it says, get her. See, the bridge has got nothing in between. It's got like one side done and the other side done and nothing in between. So it would look like a Dukes of Hazzard thing. Where
So you can go whoosh.
whoosh.
Yeah.
It'd be a very
Did I open up the bridge to make to have boats go through, or is it all put together?
No. It's like there's a gap in between.
Oh, there's a gap in between.
Yes,
So
it's like the Canadian side and the American side. There's nothing.
so you got to drive really fast and jump the
yeah, I like this.
That's what Doc needs.
What is
Hey,
jammies.
Beatles jammies.
Reese's jammies.
Hey, there you go. Reese's peanut butter cup
Reese's
jammies.
candy pajamas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing like sleeping in peanut butter and jelly. I mean, peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's when I was at Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's why I was showing it. It's because of Hershey.
Oh boy.
Joe's like, oh, great. Candy.
Chocolate.
So what do you want to talk about, Joe?
Nothing. I'm
Beatle Fest?
tired. Nothing. I'm just
Nothing,
here. I'm just here.
Nothing.
I'm feeling lousy. That's why.
We've
Sorry about that.
talked about now and then. We've talked about the red and the blue and a little about Beatles Fest. And what's left?
What is?
Oh.
Oh, that looks sweet. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Joey Mullins.
Joey Malone.
Joey Mullins.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, time for a commercial?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Just in time for a commercial.
Yes. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh.
That was Brad
Ladies and
just before
gentlemen,
you got
Joe
hit by a
has left
car.
the building.
Yeah. Poof, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What do we got here?
Got something new.
No, don't have anything
Okay.
new.
Mission accomplished.
That's something we're
FAB.
Five for 90, large bites, new harsh lolly.
Especially for girls.
Luscious strawberry vanilla flavors.
Smooth choc coating with crunchy hundreds and thousands. Definitely fab for sixpence.
Definitely.
I like how she pulled it out and already had a bite taken out of it.
Yeah. No, you one.
Parker!
He had to be part of it too.
Damn. DJ Trish wants to know, Tim, when's your next 45 show?
This last one
Yeah.
ended in such disaster. I don't know. I'm not.
What?
Sometime around Christmas, I'd like to do one. I don't know if I'll
Okay.
do one.
It
before
wasn't
that.
so much a disaster. What are you talking?
You went to bed before the disaster hit, Doc.
Mm.
Oh,
That
I didn't
disaster.
get to
Yeah.
see it.
Oh, what did I miss? What did I
Went to
miss?
bed early.
His laptop seemed to take a spill.
Tumbled like off of where it's sitting onto the floor.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
And
I couldn't get
we
it to
lost
turn off.
Tim.
I couldn't get it to. It wouldn't do anything. It's just stuck
End of
on.
show.
And I'm
Goodbye.
like, oh my god.
But we lost
Have a good
Tim,
night.
but he lost no viewers. We were still
Well, no,
there.
I lost a few,
Yeah,
but
come.
when I finally
Yeah.
got back, like 15 minutes later, there's still like 10 people.
The
or
diehards
something
were
there. I
still
was
there.
like,
We waited
"You're
for
kidding
you.
me."
Yeah, we waited
Yeah.
for you.
I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, but I was gonna end by playing Now and Then. I was gonna open up my
get out.
12-inch and play it, and then that happened, and no, that it didn't happen. I'm like, I'm not setting it all back up again now, because
Well,
I ended it right here where I am now. I had to take my laptop here to fix it, and I just
I initially thought YouTube got you because you had just commented
Yeah,
on
but
how
that-
you were playing
got
songs that YouTube would typically
Yeah.
kill you for.
and I have not looked at my show. I got a feeling it's not even there. I got a feeling it was taken down, but I haven't even gone.
Last I seen it was still up.
Wow, I'm surprised. Probably with like 150 copyright notices, because I played way more hits and stuff than I usually
Yeah,
do.
you really
way
did.
more.
Robot Man gets zinged every time.
Like,
So YouTube police will be knocking at your door.
so,
Yeah,
you know,
Mm.
Hello, are you in there?
No, that's that other guy that was.
I swear I didn't trip over a cord. I swear when I was like 5 feet away from the thing when it fell.
If you tried to jump
either
off
I've got a ghost or I
Might
somehow
be.
tripped on a cord that wasn't near it. I don't know, but
Well, you'll know when the YouTube police come. They'll have
Yeah.
pink and blue hair.
and it screws with my power cord when I do when that happens. So I thought it was already fussy. Now I can't even imagine how fussy it's gonna be. But I didn't even plug it in when I went back online. I just used it off batteries. But I can't do the whole show off batteries. It won't last that long.
Maybe it'll be okay.
It might be okay. I
With
mean,
any
I'll
luck.
play with it.
Duracell Rabbit died.
Is it the new laptop?
No, it's the old laptop. This one, remember, Doc? This one cuts the volume almost off if I try to play music on it. So I use the old
It wasn't
laptop.
the new Lenovo.
No, it was the old laptop. So I mean, it's not that
old
big of a
candy.
deal, but but
Then
at
go
least
get
it's
your
working.
Nokia.
Whether it will take a charge ever again, I don't know. But
You want more shows. Promise Dan you'll do more shows.
We want more show.
Give us show.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do. You know, I mean, playing 45s. You know, I mean, and yeah, I've got thousands upon thousands of them, but I don't find most of them very exciting. You know,
Well, what you need is some dancing girls behind you.
Like this time, I rated my 45s that are on picture sleeves, and I rarely even touch. They just sit there.
Kind of low budget, so it's got old ladies in walkers behind them instead. You know, it's low budget.
Yeah. When I was at the record store earlier, I was looking through the 45s, but I got to tell you, after a while, it's like, to go through each and every one of them, it's like so time consuming. I feel like you have to know what you're looking for, and then just.
I was there 8 hours once.
I've gotten to be more like Max Stevens. If you ever watched him, I kind of look for labels now. If there's a lot, I look for an interesting label. I don't know. I skip RCA, I skip Capitol, I skip Decca, I skip the big labels, and I look for labels I don't recognize to see if that's going to be an interesting 45.
What does this mean?
That's how I found Robot Man.
I read that ad block. What's that mean? Are seeing record downloads.
I heard
record
there were
downloads.
downloads. It was like, don't
Well,
do
I guess
your download.
people are downloading the ad blockers so they don't have to see the ads on YouTube.
Well, we need to rely on those ads, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently
he
YouTube
does.
put out a statement that says ad blocker works and it's bad, and then we're trying to get rid of it and blah, blah, blah. And since they've done that, they've done nothing but increase the amount of people downloading ad blocker.
Wow. Yeah, because I know Robert's blocked.
Ad blocker is like a troll, man. If you just ignore them, YouTube, them. Yeah.
Well, I made a mistake. I thought it said Brad blocker.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I have that button right here.
Come back, Brad. Come back.
I don't know. It's backfiring badly, but I don't understand the whole thing. I guess I'm getting dense tonight. Ad blocker.
The blocker.
It's not about records. He's saying that in record numbers they're downloading it. Is what he's saying.
I don't know.
They're all.
I don't know anything about that.
Thunderbirds commercials.
Yeah. It hit the Brad blocker. Robert's like,
Well,
yes.
like I say, some people depend on that. That's all I can tell you.
So you've only got, Doc, you've only got flagged by that one.
No, I generally don't skip ads on the people I like.
I do.
I skip you can't really complain about it. I don't.
I guess not.
I want them to get, if they're going to get any money, I want them to have
Hey,
it.
I've got ads now on my videos, and I didn't even
that's
ask
the thing. The people
Yeah, well,
that
they do that
aren't
anyway, yeah.
monetized, the people that aren't monetized shouldn't have ads. That's ridiculous.
And all I can tell you is this now and then has been very, very good to me.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Joe's been hitting like 4,000 and all that. You're doing great.
Yeah, I gotta say, the people love their now and thens. That's for sure.
Which is amazing because you're only one of like 50,000 videos on now.
Exactly.
Well, other people get more. There's other people get a lot more.
Yeah, but people are coming up in the recommended that I've never heard of. Like, who is this?
Oh yeah. I mean, all these.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
oh, here's somebody I've heard before.
But if you watch one, that's why though. I mean,
good to see you.
Hello, Robert Logan.
Robert Logan, you're here. You're you're the big Chicago guy. I definitely will not be going to Chicago. Beatle Fest.
The other day, I watched a 60-second short on how smart orangutans are, right? Since I watched that one video now, half of my short recommendations are monkey videos. It's like I watched one video on an orangutan, and now all of a sudden, here's monkey content for you.
It's a madhouse.
Monkey content for you. I don't want to watch monkey content.
I hate when they do stuff like that. Like I forgot what it was I had to buy, but I Googled something, I found it, I bought it. And for like 2 weeks after, I kept getting ads for this thing. I was like,
that was the Harry store.
Leave me alone.
I mean, it's scary because I've been on chats where we just talked about something for a minute. And next time I turn on YouTube, there's an ad for it. And all we did was mention it for a minute. It's like Big Brother is listening. Big Brother.
Yeah, it's the end of the world. Yeah.
Well, I got the phone. I got the Amazon Echo. So they're all listening to me.
You might be interested in this. Yeah, you get all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
they're all listening to you. They're all out there.
Mm-hmm.
The cars, they want to make the cars so they know where you're driving to.
I know we had just had the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes trailer up.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the next one?
No, I didn't. No.
The next Ghostbusters.
No.
Oh,
yes. There's another Ghostbusters coming next year.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Where are these coming out of the woodwork? Like,
is it going to be little Hispanic children this time doing Ghostbusters? I mean, you gotta represent everybody equally. It'll be children.
It's going to be disabled kids
thinking about whether they're. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. It's just
physically challenged.
Call Taco Bell.
Or maybe they'll just combine it with Planet of the Apes. It'll be apes fighting ghosts.
Ape Busters.
Planet of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Planet of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but now there's Ghostbusters trailer out now. So, everything's just hitting all at once. Boom, 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 you know. What happened to the strike? I thought nothing was getting made to the strike, but all this stuff was coming out. The strike is over, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Take your stinking hands off my laser disc.
Yeah.
Well, I heard half the strike is over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is over. Yeah.
I don't know which half. Is it if it's the actors or the writers or half the strike is over, but half of it isn't.
Whatever.
So I don't know.
Hey, Brad, what variant did you get of Beatles Now?
Yeah, what'd you get? Mike wants to know.
What variant
of the Now and Then single did you get?
Oh, I got a couple different ones. I got the red and the blue and the marble.
Clear. Don't forget the clear.
Yeah, the clear and the black.
Oh, you got them all.
Yeah, I'm missing a couple others though.
He doesn't have the spotted one.
The marbled.
They made the colored vinyl ones for me because they called and said, what would make Beatle Brad happy? There you go.
I only have the red, which I picked up today, and the blue.
There you go.
That's my favorite album right there.
I mean, that's what I heard. You had to pre-order the red one, and here I pre-ordered it, and it's like, going into my other Target, and there's like 3 copies of it. It's like, oh, come on! No, I thought you had to pre-order it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine, and somebody, I think it was Robert Logan, said he pre-ordered his on Beatles Store yesterday. I ordered mine the day it was available, and I still haven't received it.
Yeah,
he ordered the CD single, which we've heard, Robert, may not be available till March.
What am I going to do without it?
But there you go.
Yeah, December.
So hold your breath, waiting for it.
Yeah, what's up with the 10-inch vinyl? Is the 10-inch vinyl color? No, I decided no way, Robert. I'm sorry. Look. First of all, it's too expensive. Second of all, I don't want to fly anymore after this. Going to Oklahoma.
Flying is out of the question.
Another thing. I guess the only time I'm going to do it is when I have to see my mother. But and what else was there? And expensive. And I forgot the other reasons. What was other reasons? I can't think. Flying, expensive, and the festivals. The guests suck.
plus, Joe doesn't want to be with the people that he has to go see.
The only reason is to see the people. That's the only reason.
So flying sucks, in other words.
I'm sorry. Did anybody answer that? I didn't hear the 10-inch vinyl. What?
Yeah.
The Chicago people should come to New York.
10-inch vinyl Now and Then.
Yeah, but is it colored
No,
vinyl?
it's black, I think. I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one. It's the only one I haven't seen anybody show.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody show a 10-inch.
I just saw Brad showing his black one.
Yeah.
I didn't open that one. I didn't open. Why do I have it? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the black one.
I could play the. I could play
Barnes and Noble.
The 7-inch ones. I could play.
Is there a white one?
It looked like there was a white one.
I think Marv has them all.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
Marv has Marv has the 8-track in the cylinder. Marv has them all. Yeah.
Marv even got the reel to reel.
Yeah. Don't get angry with me.
I saw Marv's video. He's got them all. He got like 2 of them of each one.
Yeah, and he's coming to the fest too. He can afford it.
Boy, he's been rolling in the dough lately.
I know. I think
he lives at home. I think that helps. I'm not an insult. I just think that helps.
It does. I need Marv money.
We all need Marv money.
So somebody, you get a lot of anybody that does videos a long time. The comments you get unbelievable. Somebody writes about my video that review. People overreact. All the music was there. Giles just brings it out. Well, he also put some of it away. He hides some of it too.
Into the drawer. We're never going to hear this part again. Like, what?
That's right.
It brings out stuff like the rest of the radio static that we never heard before that we don't need to hear. We need to hear
you guys need more bongos.
So, Joe, the song you haven't talked about, and some people have said is a mess, and some people liked it. So I'm going to ask you,
what is it?
She Loves You.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Yeah, I did talk about it a little bit, but I remember saying it was a little. I found it. I don't know. When you're listening in order, like "For Me to You," I said was
Mhm.
the best. I've never heard "For Me to You" sound that great before. That's the
Mhm.
when that red disc. That to me, that's the best revelation. Anyway, having said that, I don't love that song either. Then next to that, after that, "She Loves You" start. It's a little more muffled. Now I know they don't have the original the tapes. They don't have the original tapes of that. Supposedly, lost
Well,
or
they
something.
have an original mono tape, but they don't. It never got mixed into stereo, so they have an original mono tape, but that's all
Well,
they have.
whatever it was, no, it was okay. Oh, geez, I forgot to mention. You always forget something, man. That's very important too. Now that you brought it up, and I forgot about it. The edits are gone. I can't decipher the edits where they edit the changes in it.
Hmm.
'Cause I can't stand that one. Like you hear that in like past masters and stuff. Once they I became aware of it. I couldn't stop hearing it, and it was really smoothed over.
I heard somebody review it and say that they used the Sleep version, and other
No,
people have said no. And
no.
but I think it would be hard to tell. I
I
don't
think
think
it
they
would be easy
sound
for
any
me.
different musically.
I just don't. It just don't sound. Doesn't sound like. It sounds like they just had used. It sounds like they used an old 45 to me, and just cleaned it up. Even
Oh
though,
wow.
I just
but
hope they didn't ruin Sleeptic.
no, Sleep Dick. It sounds different to me. It's a whole different performance. I think even. I think
Well,
Yeah,
even
it is a
even
different performance.
including the music. I think.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because they didn't have it's not that they lost the tape on that one, but it was only mixed in mono. So they couldn't just take the music and put the new vocals on it because it's in mono. So they had to redo the whole song.
Yeah. So it's not. I would recognize right away that the backing. You know, I could tell it would be a change.
It's nice to know we're spending over $200 for a remix mono.
Well, it's all
Yeah.
you
Yeah. I don't know
got.
the whole deal
You
with that.
can't,
No. I
you
mean,
can't be mad
it
at them
sounds good.
because you don't have a stereo tape that never existed.
I just can't
Yeah.
believe I forgot to mention the edits on there. That I like that about it.
How
You know?
could you?
So Jeff, what are you getting? Any of the red or blue? Or
No, I'm going to get the red two
Purple.
CD set in December and the blue one in January.
oh, okay.
And if I find the single, I'll pick it up too. So.
I doubt you'll find it, Jeff. Sorry.
Yeah,
On
well, in
on
Oklahoma
CD?
City, you never know.
On CD or vinyl?
CD if I can find it.
Yeah, CD. I
Yeah,
doubt you'll. No
that's what I'm
store
saying.
will have it.
Well, I saw a German copy on sale on eBay, and we'll see if it's not too expensive. So,
Yeah,
So,
no,
Mr.
you
Beatles,
might find it
we're all
online, but
invited,
you're not gonna
so
go
what?
shop.
we're all invited to a party at Mr. Beatles' club.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, but
bring
I'll be like 80 years old then.
Yeah, well, I'll
it's
be.
gonna be a while.
Yeah, really.
It's gonna be a while. Some people are waiting for
Hey guys,
2024 before they
where's
get
that new song?
Yeah, Sleep Dick.
Doc, are you going to get anything?
I'm leaning towards getting the red, if anything, because I'm
Mhm.
not hearing anything that's making me want the blue one.
Yeah, it sounds like that's the one to get if you're just getting a
Well, the blue one has
Yeah.
Now and Then on it. Do you have Now and Then anywhere?
Yes, but I'm not saying where.
Oh,
Do you have
okay,
it
that
officially
now.
anywhere?
Ah, we know.
Gonna
I
leave,
mean, I have it too, but I don't have it officially anymore. Well, I
gonna,
do
gonna
all
leave
off
us in
record. I don't have it
suspenders.
digitally officially.
Hmm.
Oh, I think we all know. We don't have to. We're not.
What are we
left in any
talking
kind
about?
of
Yeah,
suspense.
Sleep Dick.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Now
About the
and then.
blue album again.
Doc's now and then.
Now and then. But what's the secret?
But that
No, it's gonna see if Doc gets it.
Yeah,
there's even a better "Free as a Bird" that somebody put out there.
yeah.
Better vocals.
good.
than what most
Yeah,
people
there are better ones, and I gotta think. I know Tim doesn't like it, but I hope they redo it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but a lot of people take it into their own hands. Like if they won't do it, I'll do it. No,
Well, people put in the middle verse that's cut out of Now and Then. That doesn't
exactly.
fit the narrative of
Yeah.
what the song an hour.
No, I've heard all that stuff. I like Free as a Bird as it is. I know I'm the only one, but I do.
Oh, you're not the
I
only
heard
one.
do Free as a Bird. Somebody tried to do
I
it.
think
I like that
because
better. That's what they go to.
John was laying down a demo. His voice breaks in places on Free as a Bird.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
like.
You could say the same
what
thing
the
about
Beatles
Now and
did.
Then. It was just a demo. It wasn't good. His voice wasn't
Yeah.
good. But they did.
I,
But the
I
voice
like,
sounds clearer.
Yeah.
I liked it the way it was. But John didn't like his voice sounding clear.
Oh, stop it! His
He
voice sounds clear
didn't.
on most of the Beatles records, even though he didn't like his voice. Oh.
Welcome
but
back, Winley.
yeah. But
Yeah.
John's gone now, so he doesn't have.
So you think Giles Martin should? Maybe they should. What they should have did was go back and like layer John's voice on every Beatles song to make it indistinguishable because John
Just
hated
take
his
John
voice.
right out completely. Just make it an instrumental. Does that make you happy?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask, has anybody seen any new promo posters of the new Red and Blue on the music store yet?
No, but I'll bet you it's just the red and the blue albums.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
No
It's
imagination.
a brand new.
I haven't seen Marv's video yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure Marv has it.
He's probably.
I don't want to. I don't think they should remix Anthology.
No, they shouldn't
personally.
touch Anthology.
I don't think the promo posters that good.
If they did redid Anthology, they should do it the way he's been doing this stuff now and pretty much leaving the tracks alone. There's a lot of tinkering on Anthology. So, they could get rid of the tinkering, but would do I think they should? No, I think they should just leave it alone.
No tinkering.
They should focus on the albums, Rubber Soul and all that,
All that stuff. Yeah. All the early stuff. Yeah.
all the back stuff, right?
Back stuff. Yeah.
True.
Come give me their hand. Where's that?
Yeah, where's the big download of the Beatles story one? How come we haven't gotten that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's that.
Did you guys know that Paul bought his father a racehorse? That's the only thing I remember from the Beatles story. That's it. That's the only memory I have of it.
What then John says, and then it died or something like that. Ran on the race, then he died. Yeah.
You learn things that way.
Those are hilarious. Like the VJ one,
I've used this joke before, but he could have bought him a string of Peloponnese.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, I forgot about the Beatles Tell All. I don't know how long it's been since I've heard
That's
that.
a better album than the Beatles story.
Yeah,
but it's
I think
I've
so.
heard the Beatles story since I probably heard the Beatles story in the 80s. I probably heard,
But I still give that its credit because it was probably something of note in 1964 before you knew everything.
Oh
Right,
no,
about the
yeah,
Beatles,
no,
huh?
I'm sure the majority of the little girls buying the Beatle records love that record.
No, something else for them to buy.
But
There's no Beatles on this.
That was their news, it was just pretty funny.
I can't find it.
Would you fall down, Doc?
I was gonna.
He sounds muffled.
He does.
I was going to do a marathon. Listen to Having Fun with Elvis on stage.
Doc has fallen and he can't get up.
Oh no!
No, look, I'm looking for my Beatles story. I can't find it.
Doc is going to hit his life alert.
Did Boo Boo steal it?
Oh.
Joe's got it.
Why'd you throw it out?
Oh, ooh! Now that's a double.
That's a twofer.
That's a double treat.
It's a twofer. Yeah.
So like, you gotta remix this bugger, right?
Yeah, remix that.
So stereo, like.
So I can tell you now, Bazooka Joe, of course, while I was the day I was coming home from Oklahoma, he gets in another huge Beatles collection. It always happens. I just don't have this kind of money right now. And a lot of the Japanese flag series, so I filled in some gaps with that.
Cool.
But I'm not getting all of them, I decided. For now, I say that. I'm just, you know what I wound up doing? Just buying the ones that are just the UK albums with the flags.
What else did he get?
I think I bought on the flag ones. Well, most of what he had was stuff that I had already. Luckily, like it was all vinyl. And
Honestly, I like the US ones because a lot of times the covers are different. Like Yesterday and Today has a gatefold in the flag series.
Don't remind me. You know why? Because one that I put. Because now you make me want to get them. Because I just put back Beatles 6 today. Went back into the bin.
Yeah, I don't remember if they had a gatefold.
I'm like, no. Ordinarily, I just don't have. I don't have the money right now between Oklahoma.
I'm not
I'm not picking on you.
I only have 2 or 3. But
Well,
I think
I
that's
never
what
thought of
it
it
is.
that way about the gatefold. Now, thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Now you made me want it.
Uh-oh. Joe's on a
And
mission.
they're probably about the same versions as the American, but they probably sound better from what I remember.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about. I got one that says the Beatles' second album, but it's not the American one. Brad, would you stop with that?
I know.
Do I got to do
Stop
a rant
slurping that
video?
soup.
If you're gonna leave, put the stop camera thing on.
That's what I need to do, but I like to listen.
Thursday night soup.
There's
You can
soup.
still listen with the stop camera.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can I?
okay. We're here. Yes, it's Japanese Beatles CDs.
All set.
So when you go back to get it, Joe, he'll raise the price.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I
go on.
remember
Yeah.
Fit
Oh,
to
I
be
can't hear
Tie-Dye had
anyone.
these all.
Oh. Well, wait. Yes, I can.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember Paul showing them all. Well, the thing is, if things sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know, I just took out a loan or I got a lot of money. Oh, yeah, bring them on. What's the big? They're only $35 each. He's charging. I mean, these things used to be $100 each. So I'm like, well, I got here. I got $167 left in the bank for this month.
Ooh,
Now,
that's as much as the Cramdens have.
but I mean, but I got a certain YT money's coming later this month, so that'll help.
Money,
Thanks to now and then.
I guess.
But
So he bought out like a record store's collection or something, didn't he? That's how he got all these.
I don't know where he got it from, but he's I mean, he's really something. Like I go there, I go there on Sunday, and he says, "Oh, I got a Beatles collection coming in Wednesday." Corey's going to pick it up. We're going to have a Beatles collection pick it up on Wednesday. I go, oh, really? I said, I got no money. Anyway, so he's going around, and then there's a bunch of boxes there on Sunday, and I opened the boxes, and they're in there. He's got them already. He's lying.
Oh no!
And I go, what's? He goes, no, don't look in there. Put that. So what? You told me you were going to pick them up Wednesday. They're here now. What are you going to do that? I said, let me go through them, man. Let me cherry pick a few. You know why he does that. And then the next day, that's the one. And then the next day, Monday, he's got them in the bins Monday.
Wow.
Oh wow! After telling you Wednesday,
Telling me Wednesday, I'm like, what are you doing that for? So I put them out of the
I
bins.
almost went there today. I think I'm going to go tomorrow though. I have time tomorrow.
You better go get some of them out of there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, not necessarily.
That one's in
I
there.
guess
Beatles
that's
6.
This one.
So you'll be happy to know Peter donated $1.90, no, £1.99, I guess. That is. So
Let me
That's
see the gatefold. If it sucks, I won't feel so bad.
Oh yeah, really.
Can I see the inside gatefold? There's a gatefold. Oh, the gatefold. That looks like the inserts that they have usually. Is that the gatefold?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually have inserts in them that look like that.
Well, the insert's over here. I mean, I've got.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll still have an insert.
It even comes with a record.
wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's going to be what I used to love reading those, and all the English. All the words were wrong in English.
I tell you the other one. I mean, I've got them all, but I tell you this one I think is the best one.
That's the one I've got. I've got that, and I think something new.
That's the gatefold too.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
one. Joe probably picked that one up already.
Yeah, I might have to get those now. Damn it.
That one
Well, you see, like I'm not going to get it down, but like I have, for example, I have the love songs one. So I thought to myself, like, what am I doing with love songs, rock and roll music? Those I don't need, but to have all the UKs in Japanese for sound quality, maybe I'll do that, And it's funny because I bought the Rubber Soul one, and I played it, and of course, it's horrible. It's all extremely separated, I'm like, oh, it's horrible. So what am I doing with it, I had all these when I was a kid, teenager, and I sold them, Now I'm running back.
It's on the back of this one. It says owned by Joe Mayo.
Oh man.
When I was a
Joe's
teenager.
like, you got my records.
He's coming to your house to get it back.
Yeah.
That's right. We know where you
Well,
live.
some
We're
of
coming
the
to get it.
some of the oddball ones I like I like Beatles number 5, like I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, those
But
are
that
the
was
ones
always
I
a
love.
great cover, though. I mean, that's just a good
I
cover.
always now I know they're cutting a cake there, but for years I didn't know what they were holding on. I thought it was a microphone or something when I was a kid. I thought they had the mic and recording mic. It turns out it's a knife for cut a cake.
They're cutting an orange cake, but they're not saving any for Stephen Schnee.
Yeah.
Now you make me want to reconsider getting them, but I can't do them now. And then I had some John Lennon ones, and I'm like, come on, man,
I mean, they're pricey though. That's my
It's too
problem.
bad you
They're
spent
pricey.
that money today
What's
too.
pricey? I'm saying now that they're not as pricey they used to be.
Really? I mean, what's Joe asking for?
Oh, what do you want to get some? No, it's $35, something like around there, which to me is not pricey.
That's
It used
not
to be.
bad.
Unfortunately, you spent that money on the black LPs today.
Well,
Right, the blue
well, that's
box
the
of
thing.
it.
Well, that's yeah, but we got that reimbursed because I made a mistake. But
It's the pictures of them cutting the Savoy trophy.
yeah.
I'm back.
So I mean, I have the Meet the Beatles one. I mean, there's two Meet the Beatles, I think, aren't there? The one I have is like it looks like the American cover, but I think
Yeah.
those are shows that haven't collapsed.
In that flagship series, I mean, the White Album sounds tremendous, though.
Yeah, see, that's why I figure like if I'm gonna when I start listening to vinyl one day, when I get the play the house that I want to be in, and I could play vinyl, I say I'll pull those out to listen to the UK so-called albums. But well, that's a damn good price. $25, really good price.
That was a few years ago. Try now.
Because I thought they were around 100, 75 or 100 each. So
I'll be spinning my Japanese vinyl in the nursing home.
well, that's the other thing, man. By the time this, yeah, it's gonna happen. That's why I got to get into that damn
You'll
house.
be selling them to afford the nursing home.
Yeah, exactly.
You might be homeless. Ooh. Like where are we gonna be with all these stacks of stuff?
Well, like they have like the red and the blue albums in Japanese, right? And the only reason to collect them was if I want to get all the Flag series, 36 of them, whatever they have. I think they have like 36. Just collect them all, every number. That's the only reason. But I started thinking, maybe not. Did the White Album photos have extra wide borders? I remember them having extra wide borders.
Still waiting for that postal person.
I guess that's a no. Now I'm gonna get mine and look.
Uh-oh.
I have one more. I have Hollywood Bowl flag series or whatever.
Paul's the only one commenting.
Yeah.
Is everybody watching?
Everybody else is left.
Oh no!
No, we still.
Look at
Oh, okay. Okay.
I never know how to pronounce this. Muck.
Thank you for hanging in there with us.
Yeah.
1964.
But Mike says distributed by Audio Source. I wonder what that is. But whatever. And this was the Virgin vinyl. That's still the Japanese. I wonder if
that's that best time.
Arigato.
But a lot of them still have
UK
that
imitation
plastic.
Japanese.
It's gone.
White is the white borders. Are they both Paul? No. Yeah, they're the white borders.
Extra wide borders.
Where's I'm missing one. Oh, it's there. Ringo. That's it.
So on the White Album, you got Paul and John, George, and Pete Best.
Yeah, mine has Pete Best in it. I don't know about yours.
Yeah.
It has a number. They have numbers pressed on them too, because like the other ones. Because mine has a number. I guess they do. I got a high number. 380,000 something.
Never screw with virgin vinyl.
Virgin vinyl is the best.
Or virgin olive oil.
Yeah, I was about to say virgin oil.
Oh. Looking through a glass onion.
Both Wayne album had the monkeys in it.
Mine had the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine had Taylor Swift in it.
Where is it now?
Okay, I'm swapping it up.
There you
Yeah,
go.
me
Hey.
Just in time for the
There you
holidays.
go. I'll be getting mine out in a couple weeks. My Christmas
Just in
album.
time for the holidays.
I don't think I've ever played that. Well, I did once play it all the way through. Christmas album.
You
Here's
can
one
ring
that
my bell.
I bet nobody's ever seen this one
Did someone
before.
say Christmas?
Ooh.
Brad, did you ever see this one before?
No.
No?
Movie Ghoulies, the cartoon
Sure
show.
about that? You sure about this?
I have a reissue of that. I don't have the
Actually, I
original.
got that for Joe.
That's right.
I got that for Joe.
Doc, did you ever
That
see
came out a
this?
couple years ago on purple vinyl, I think.
Whoa.
I saw that all the time, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Well,
saw
these
The
are
Wolf
things
of
that
Wall
people
Street.
gave me. That Halloween just passed. You think I could have played the Groovy Ghoulies?
Looks like one of the girls I dated.
Yep, and we were in Washington.
Yeah, I was supposed to
Never
watch that.
played any of them.
Yeah, and what else was there? The Munster CD. Speaking of Munster CD, Munster Go Home is going to be on Svengoolie. Are you going to watch Svengoolie, Robert? Or do you think this Saturday?
No, I
Oh,
don't
I
think it'll
can't. Yeah,
be.
it's next. Yeah. Well, you're not missing much with
I
Munster
won't be
Go
going
Home.
there.
What's on
Saturday.
Collector's Call this week?
The Collector's Call.
Going to your house.
Anybody know what it is Sunday?
No, haven't heard.
I've got a big record show to go to Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. Big
Nice.
show.
If they were worth 100, would
I'm
you
going
be
back
selling
to
them?
Rosie's Vintage on Saturday.
Oh wow! I'm bringing
haven't
cash
been
for the
to a
record
record
show.
show
All of
in-
$5. I'm gonna buy it all.
Close to 4 years.
Mike has the Groovy Ghoulies on CD.
Everybody shout. Come
Wow.
on out, sing it out. There was a guy, by the way, there's a guy that passed away. You might know him, Brad, but I mean, he was a dealer around here, a Beatles dealer, and he was always at the fest, and he had good cheap stuff. I don't know how to tell you who he was. I don't know how to explain who he was, but he was always there. And his stuff was pretty cheap too, but I can't describe him. He used to wear a baseball cap. I don't think a lot of times.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He's like a skinny guy, you know. He had a little beard. He was in the middle. He was like always in the middle, and he had a lot of good stuff. Like I think I got this is not in great shape, but I think I got this from him. This is in bad shape, as a matter of fact, but he was selling for like $3. That's why I got it. Like off the ground.
Oh yeah.
You know, this guy was always he was like in the middle of that side, kind of, or I say the middle.
I hope the vendors are going to be decent, but I tell you, if it gets smaller with the vendors, it's like,
Well,
why even bother? You know.
I'm really hoping that because that this is supposed to be a big anniversary, you know, that they're going to be there. But
Ever.
the only problem is most people, unlike me, like the Super Bowl. So that's also supposed to be Super Bowl weekend, or something.
No! Oh, direct
wow.
competition! No, dude.
So that and a blizzard.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen blizzard.
Who knows, man? If it's gonna be a blizzard. Hey, I know one thing: there were no tornadoes in Oklahoma. That's.
Oh,
I'll tell you
Yeah.
one thing: the weather was like so good. I couldn't believe it was like perfect weather when I was there.
Jeff did that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's colder here now, so there you go.
Here comes the rabbit.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know if anybody notices my morning cup of Joe's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the
I
tea.
saw you
for
this
sure.
morning.
I just looked it up. There's no doubt about it. I looked it up. It says tea causes like agita, like gas. I have nothing but troubles. I've been drinking the tea.
Even the green tea one.
Everything. Yeah, it said I'm done. Definitely.
So
Tim's
what are you going to
best.
be drinking in the morning now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, I mean water probably. A cup of
Morning cup of
water.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a lot of bourbon in the water.
I'm
Yeah.
usually watching it when I'm having breakfast. So
So I'm gonna probably go back. If I do it, I'll probably call it catch up with Mayo instead of morning or whatever.
Morning cup of something.
Morning Mayo.
Yeah. I don't
What you
continue
call it?
Final Fest.
why don't you call it breakfast with mayo?
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. I don't know how I got into that every morning
Yeah.
thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it starts. You get into something and it's a habit.
Eggs with ketchup and mayo.
Yeah, I
that's
want
good.
to want to cook them.
It's called Good Day, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's not a bad one.
Wow.
Let's go to Florida instead.
Ooh.
Go to New York. Let's go to Florida instead.
I have Matthew. Street to thank for showing me how to make collages on my phone for my thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how to do that. But anyway, did you see this picture? I don't know if somebody made this. You can make me big, as they say. Let's look focuses here, buds.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's just white.
Love.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
should have
nice.
been a single cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That would
got
have been a great
all the
single.
different eras of the Beatles. The young ones on
That's
the top,
neat.
Right.
the older ones in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
69.
And the spooky ones at
Yeah, it's kind of spooky though. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could have made that cover a whole lot better.
I agree.
Although, of course, now it's kind of like appealing to me a little bit.
I gotta tell you, when I saw this 12-inch one,
Yeah.
and you can see there's like some texture to.
Oh.
I mean, it's not actual texture, but
Yeah.
Extra texture.
it looks
I was
different.
about to say, is it extra
me.
texture?
And it's kind of like, oh, okay, it's
And it's gonna look nice in that shrink like that. Why open it? Why ruin it?
I mean, it does stand out. You know, it does stand
No,
out.
you got to
but
take the red vinyl out. Yeah, I mean,
it still
I
doesn't do anything.
I haven't opened it yet. Either
because
one
with
of
the
them.
red vinyl, I mean, yeah, I definitely, I do like the vinyl.
Again, I have two, so if anybody wants to buy one,
Oh, really? What are you trying to make some money?
For sale.
How much?
Yes.
$50?
Hmm. Why don't you sell them on eBay for 30 or 40?
Only $85 and shipping is free.
Do you ever think there's a poor soul like you dying to go to Target and find that thing and then you took the copy?
oh well.
Yeah.
No, the cover looks like it was designed by Procter and Gamble.
And did you think when you get your first crack at looking at the stuff at Joe's place, there are other people who might want it?
No, I go first. Well, I look through and I take 10%, and the other 90% stays there.
Yeah, I looked on eBay, and these things are going for anywhere from $45 to like $199.
Oh, come
Isn't that
on,
amazing?
man.
Who's gonna pay $199?
That should be it. They should
You
get
can
cracked
still
down on
walk
that.
into Target and get it. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
exactly.
Well,
Well,
different
before
countries.
yesterday, Robert didn't think so. Before today, Robert
Yeah,
didn't think so.
exactly. I didn't think you'd be able to. I'd be able to walk in and get it. I'm
mean,
telling you, I lucked out.
I didn't think that on Saturday, and I walked into my Target, and there it was.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you live
it's
in the middle of nowhere. So the 12 people that live in your town, 11 of them
No.
don't like the Beatles, apparently.
It's better look finding Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
Taylor
You'll
Swift
find
up
Taylor
the
Swift
wazoo.
at Target. You'll find nothing but Taylor Swift at Target. Very little else.
I,
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
you know,
tell you though, the second record store that I went to, for the longest time, I saw a Taylor Swift Greatest Hits 2 CD set, and I actually thought if it's still there, I might actually buy it, and it wasn't there.
Somebody else got it. Okay.
Somebody else picked it up.
Joe got it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't tell him. I listened to 3 songs and I tried to have an open mind. It did nothing for me
And
anyway.
I did look at the Lady Gaga CDs, but I put them back.
Joe got it.
Yeah. Well, people that don't live near Target are buying it on eBay, so they'll be paying the $199. And
Yeah, because Target's been
if I
sold
saw
out
it
online since before
If I
it came
sell it
out.
on eBay, I'm only selling it for like, maybe 30 with shipping. I don't know how much did this cost me. $21 something.
22, I think, in tax.
I want the blue one. I should have ordered the blue one.
I feel sorry for the people in England because they can't get the red one. It's like it's like let's say they get a Harrods exclusive. I mean, we'd be struggling to get the Harrods exclusive.
They get cool stuff. I think their record store day stuff is way cooler than ours.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah,
Beatle tones can't get
there
this.
You go.
I mean, for record store day, they get some really good stuff that we can't get at all, which is nice.
Don't get angry with me.
Are you saying that Beatle tones can't get this?
Beatle tones.
Mm-hmm.
What's the CD single?
Try eBay.
No, it's sold out. You can order it on the Beatles site, but you probably won't get it till sometime in March.
There's a few copies on
eBay. If you get it, if they don't cancel
Mm-hmm.
your order. Just because they're taking orders doesn't mean that you'll actually get it.
There's a couple of copies from Germany.
It's a mess, people. It's a mess. It's all the Beatles' fault.
It is.
It is.
It always is.
World as we know it.
Don't get angry with me.
It's like your friend over in New York there, the Elvis collector guy, and I feel sorry for him because there's no way he can put up videos of Elvis stuff because the Beatles are so domineering right now.
Well, they always do. I feel sorry for the Stones.
Mm-hmm.
The Stones are like eclipsed by the Beatles.
I was going to put up Art Garfunkel, but nobody wants to.
Nobody cared.
Oh man, nobody will ever wanted to hear him.
Oh, but Joe, you can get the blue vinyl at the Capitol Record Store.
What's the Capitol Record Store? You mean
the Beatles store?
Yeah, I should have ordered. I ordered the. So of course, when we ordered online, I ordered the Blue Marble. Meanwhile, I know 2 stores that had 50 Blue Marbles in them.
Yeah, when I looked at it, I liked the blue. I didn't really care for the marble. But I wish I had gotten a clear. That looks.
The clear is my favorite so far.
Beautiful. Henry wants to know what I'm Only Sleeping sounds like.
I didn't play it. The reason I didn't play it is because I believe it's the one from Revolver.
It's already on Revolver. Go to YouTube and listen to it.
Because those are all taken from there. But it's weird though. That's the other thing I tried to come across in there. A couple of times I said there were ones I didn't like that were out already too much, the versions. And this time I liked them better with some of them. I didn't like Penny Lane from I think it's 2015. And this time I liked it. And then
not you, Penny Lane.
And then this one here, I played Taxman. Which I guess was from Revolver last year or whatever, and I heard the tambourine more than I didn't hear the first time I heard that. So I don't understand it, But
so did they tweak it?
Well, I did say that just to cover my ass. And the thing I said, unless they tweaked it, I don't know if they said, well, maybe Giles said, I've heard not my videos, but in general, people saying some things are like that cymbals and she said that were that were missing the cymbal crashes. Weren't very loud. And maybe he tweaked them and said, I might bring some stuff up. I don't know. I really doubt it.
Maybe the airplane flight did do something to your ears.
No. Talk about it. I got great ears. Even Sean told me I never miss a thing. He never misses a thing.
No, I'm saying it might have opened it up.
Oh, opened it up. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see? But, there's even one thing I noticed. I don't know if anybody here ever heard this. Maybe Timmy would have heard it. It's this. I didn't even mention it deliberately. It's a big improvement. But I didn't mention it because I don't think anybody would know it but me. Every time I listen to Revolution, the fast version of Revolution, he's singing, you tell me that it's evolution.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like he's saying evolution instead of evolution. Tell me that it's even. I hear Tupac go, like I hear evolution or something like that. You ever hear that? Like almost it's another voice or overlap. I'm like, I'm not even going to mention if that was gone. Like it sounds like he's actually saying, "Tell me that it's evolution," without another person saying
There
the
could
truth.
be an edit there in the vocal, and then now they fixed it.
And I'm like, wow. But I say, if I say that, I'm thinking, how would I explain it? I just did, I guess, but nobody's gonna know if notice it. But I noticed it, and I said, I said Revolution, Hey Jude and Revolution were great, but Revolution really wasn't so great. But I don't know why I said it was. It was all right. It wasn't bad.
It should have
But
been four White Album mixes.
yeah,
Right.
well, they're the same. Like the Hey Jude, I thought was great, but I think we've heard these. I think.
Anybody understand Starman's comment? Any room for two more yet?
No.
No, I was looking at
Okay.
that, and I didn't.
Two
Explain
girls,
yourself,
one cup.
Starman.
What are you talking about?
No. We don't have Danny Ambrosi here yet. No.
Yeah, that's
No,
why
no.
I had to
Hmm.
evoke spirits of Danny.
Hmm.
But
Danny's been missing lately.
I mean, I still think the Blue Album's a good listen overall. Just except for the only thing that really sucked to me was I Am the Walrus, and Old Brown Shoe was a disappointment to me, really. I mean, I love the bass in that thing. I
Yeah.
love the bass playing on that, but I mean, it is really loud. It is really distorted. It's really bad, too much. And George's voice is really lost. I don't know if it's. I'm trying to remember if it's always like that, but I thought they always do such a job of bringing the voices forward more. I'm surprised this one they didn't do that.
Giles was asleep at the switch.
And Sam O'Kell also, but it's two of them.
They're to blame.
That was a missed opportunity. I thought.
Can we write letters, you think?
And what really is amazing too with either Sergeant Pepper or the song, I think that was probably from 2017. But the thing about it was, and I said this even then, I did like that mix probably more than the others. But I remember thinking in 2017 they really made it rock. Like that really, I mean, it's a rock song, but it really
Yeah.
sounds like a rock guitar-driven rock song, which I really like that.
Yeah, with a magical mystery tour, they got rid of the roll-ups.
No, well, I mean, you can hear it, but
It's
at the
way
beginning, you hear something for 50 years or whatever it is, and you're so used to it. And whatever he says at the beginning, roll up for the magical mystery tour, step right this way. Like at first I didn't missing the beginning of it. Like where is it? And then I hear him say, step right this way. I heard a little bit of it later, but I felt like the beginning was not brought up. It was like missing, and then they brought it up. I could be wrong, but that's how my ears heard it. I'm used to hearing.
Carnival Barker, he is.
But what was the guitar in there that I heard? I heard a guitar that I never heard before. I mean, if it was always there, it certainly was brought up in the mix, which made it rock more. I never think of Magical Mystery Tour as like a rock, really rock, like a rock song. But I forget what part that was. What the it was repeated throughout the song every time they said something. Uh, maybe when they say like we got everything you need, satisfaction guaranteed, that kind of stuff. There's like it's really like a guitar. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. I never heard that loud before. If somebody's there, we got everything you need. I'm like,
Benefited from more bongos.
and the bongos, like I said, I was relieved because they were not that bad. They weren't really intrusive. Somebody told me if you don't like bongos, don't listen to this. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna really turn up the bongos. But I didn't think they were. I didn't think they were that intrusive. Thank God.
Well, if I ever get my copy, I can listen to it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Next Christmas time, let us know what you think of it, Brad.
Yeah.
It'll be here in time for the 2025 remix.
Yeah, really.
You don't think I'll have it by the fest?
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope so.
Knowing my luck, they'll say, "Sorry, your order's been discontinued, so we can't send it to you." It's like,
Well, that's what I'm afraid. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen with mine, honestly.
Yeah, it's like,
Because I
ordered
did
it.
get a notice that it was supposed to be. I was supposed to be delivered tomorrow, and then when I went to check on it again today, it said it's going to be shipped.
Wow.
And tonight, when I looked at it, it said it's in Tennessee.
Oh, Preco's got it.
Mine says you don't stand a chance.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's all right, that guy. Don't worry about it.
He's a swell person.
Oh yeah, he's a.
I can't explain it, but he's a swell guy. You watch I Love Lucy with the diction teacher. He winds up talking like Ricky Ricardo. He's trying to teach him to speak better English.
I was thinking if we complain enough and the jail says, okay, I'll fix all these and we'll have a disc replacement system, kind of like Warner Brothers used to do.
Oh yeah,
So they'll send you a replacement disc.
that's gonna be tough for the vinyl, I think.
Yeah,
So
you're
Yeah.
charging people $40 a disc. There ain't gonna be
all
replacement
that
disc.
kind of stuff.
You got to hear it. I can always try to play it on here, but if I do, you get flagged, so you can't do
Right.
it.
I don't know, works for Warner Brothers. We complained, they fixed. So
They like you.
I got 2 replacement discs.
Wow.
I had to give one away. You want this? I only need one. Warner Brothers would just hand them out like, here, have all these discs.
Shun, da-dun, shun, da-dun,
They like you.
da-dun.
What you got, Brad? What you got?
Just putting my record back in. I was putting that back.
That's a lot of fun putting those things back in there. Those bullet sleeves.
Yeah,
Take a little bit of time.
takes a while.
It does.
Did I tell you guys I found a third one of those sealed records that doesn't have shrink wrap? I found a third one when I went back the next time. Joe doesn't know about this.
No, I don't know about these.
Remember I showed you guys? Columbia in the 60s wasn't sealing the records. Joe, you know those plastic sleeves that you find in records sometimes?
Yeah.
That's how they sealed records. Those came sealed. And then
Right.
you open those, but there wasn't shrink on the records. Well, I found 3 of those still sealed.
Oh.
I'd never seen
Wow.
one in my life. And I now own 3 records that are sealed with no shrink wrap.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Which is interesting.
You must have got one of those Roncos.
I found a Mills Brothers one, and I'm like, ooh, this is cool. It's actually the one with Cab Driver, which is my favorite Mills Brothers album.
I don't know how you find all that stuff. Good luck. I mean, good for you. You're very lucky. I still say you're.
They probably had more. You had to look in every record to see if it was sealed. You know, I mean, there's no other way to tell.
Well, I've seen Columbia records sealed.
Yeah, Epic would ship without shrink wrap and seal them that way.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of red Columbia sealed old ones in this plastic.
They were all, but some were shipped. You know, without you want me to get one? I can go get one if you want. If you want to see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, let me give you guys something extra special to look at while I'm gone.
Oh, thanks.
Tell me that it's evil.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he'd never leave.
No, you
I don't know who I'd rather look at, Tim
his
or
reviews
Richard.
now and then.
No, you don't make the first part of the words rhyme. It's the second.
I'll tell you, I'd like to hear Richard's version. He probably could do a good version now and then.
Oh, good. Richard Dolan has joined the chat.
I know. It's true.
How many Funko Pops do you got?
He's all right, that Richard.
So where do you find the icon like that? I mean, your icon things. I know.
I'm feeling sorry for the people right now. Okay.
Tim's back.
So I was wrong. The Mills Brothers I bought was sealed, but that was actually sealed in shrink. This is the third one. This isn't even a Columbia. This is a Mercury. And this is probably the best one I got.
Smothers Brothers?
The Smothers
always loved you
Brothers
best.
on Mercury. And you pull the record out. And this thing is immaculate, too. I think some guy had a
that's
real
surprising.
record store.
That's because nobody wants to play it.
Donated this stuff. But, and you pull the
Well,
record
can't play
out.
because it's sealed.
And this is a sealed record.
Well,
This
like I
is
said,
all
not for
it
nothing.
came.
I've seen a lot of those at Joe's store. Not that album.
But still sealed?
Yes.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, a bunch of them I've seen. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
one or two.
but
they're
this is how
usually
they're
Columbia.
made.
I mean, I've seen Johnny
Yeah,
Cash. Like all
it's
kinds.
usually Columbia, but this one's Mercury. But this is
You're
how
not
they
Mercury.
came.
Yeah.
No shrink. There's no shrink on this. There never was.
I'll go along with you, Tim. I've never seen them sealed.
Yeah,
You got to
were
come
the
down to
first,
Joe's record store.
and I found 3 of them. So these are brand new records.
Roll on up
Just
to
'cause
the
it
record
doesn't have
store.
shrink
Yeah, no,
doesn't mean-
that's cool.
In the UK, they didn't put shrink on records till the 70s for the most
I mean, I
part.
can't think of what the titles are now, but I know
Yeah.
they're usually Columbia, from if my memory serves.
Yeah. The other 2 I got are Columbia, but this one was Mercury. But
I've never
I think
seen
it's cool to have a sealed Smothers Brothers record.
You can't play a sealed record, Tim.
Yeah, I was about to say
I'm
that.
not saying it will always be. It will be
No,
sealed
but isn't it
until I
cool if
play
you
it.
find that? Isn't that cool? And just in that rare case to have to maybe keep it that way because it's so unusual.
Yeah, and but if I ever really want to listen to it, I will. But
I know it's true.
Well, this is what I've been listening to lately.
You have really?
Bob Dylan set. Yes.
You got an extra one for Doc?
Yeah, I was gonna say, copy that and send it to Doc. Doc needs.
When did you get that?
Robert P. I bought it from him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Everything.
Lots and lots.
Good old Robert P.
Well, you must have unsealed your sealed ones, Paul.
Did you play Knocked Out Loaded yet? It's one of his worst albums, they say.
I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm playing them.
Yeah, I'll never get that anything. I mean, I just got so because was he doing live streams?
I don't ever believe when people's because everybody's taste is different. Like people have always said Under the Red Sky is one of his worst records, and I like that record.
Well, there's a couple of songs I like on that.
So I mean, I don't.
I like the title song on that.
My own mind.
Oh wait, we have breaking news. Giles Martin has remixed "Can't Buy Me Love."
Oh no.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
I wanted to hear the part where the drummer starts.
Yeah.
See, all you people who complained, Giles is.
There it is.
I didn't talk about "Can't Buy Me Love." That's a little too slick.
That's not his best work.
That made my ears numb.
That was great.
Mute.
Mute.
I just played "Tight Connection to My Heart," Jack, at the record store. I like that song. I don't know. Has anybody seen my love?
Sounds just like him.
I do a good Dylan.
You could go through the Burger King drive-thru as Bob Dylan.
Well, I can do it with singing.
Yeah.
I don't know about talking.
Can't be. What's the difference?
Have any of you guys ever listened to his radio show, the 50 episodes of?
I have a little bit,
I
but
think
not
it's
enough.
the best radio show that anybody's ever done, and I'm not kidding. The man,
Really?
I know he's not writing it himself, but the man can be so funny. The man just cracks me up sometimes. In almost every show, he'll be like, I was in the Piggly Wiggly the other day, and I ran into Matt Damon, and he told me, it's always, the guy is funny. The guy is actually really funny.
Could you make it out to Chumley, please?
I was never that big of a fan.
Did you ever see the episode of Pawn Stars where Chumley meets Bob Dylan?
Yeah, it's the only one anybody's ever seen.
Yeah, but that was staged. That was
of course it was. Yeah, go out and get Dylan's autograph, and he's out like 5 minutes.
Now you're telling me.
Bob Dylan. And
yeah.
But is that where you have to go to find Bob Dylan? You have to go to the pig.
He's just walking around. If you know where Bob Dylan is, do you know where Bob Dylan is? No. And you just see him walking around.
The funny thing is, they needed a Dylan autograph for something, so I bought an autographed Dylan record or something that wasn't autographed or whatever. So they sent Chumley out to go get it.
Yeah.
But what does Chumley do? Chumley has them put to Chumley on the record, which
Yeah,
of course, that's the whole brunt of the joke, that.
And then he says, "This is worth nothing with your name on it."
Yeah,
It's like with the record. It's like my record store.
That pawn show. That's really something, though. It's.
Well, you know what, Bazooka Joe. Somebody came into the record store, who had a '78. Now, what was it again? Stormy Weather. Anybody know about this? It's a rare '78 called Stormy Weather. I forget who it was by. There were 3
Bill
copies of it,
Ford.
and the guy sat on, like, he had a copy of it, and whoever owned it sat on it by accident, so it's cracked. But anyway, there's only 3 that exist, and he was going to be on the show. I missed the show, but he did go on the show and present that to them, and they wouldn't buy it.
Oh, we have some
Yeah,
actual
well,
Bob
there's a
Dylan
story. Another
lyrics
one
right
got
here.
broken too. You guys from New York might know there was a record store that specialized in 78s, 45s, and doo-wop, like under an overpass somewhere in New York City. It's a famous store.
Well, there's a place called House of Oldies, but there's not an over. If it's what I'm thinking
But
of, it's not an overpass over
when
there.
this happened in the 70s, somebody brought one of those in for him to authenticate, and it was the only one he'd ever seen or anything. And this is where the bootleg 45 came from. He recorded it, and that's where the bootleg, because it was a boot that got bootlegged a lot. And he broke it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
always great.
Yeah. That's in one of the books, probably the 45 book.
And they're beating the devil out of a guy for wearing a powder blue
I
wig.
think the whole story's in this book right here. This is a great book, by the way. If you ever read it.
You got to get Doc's got to get into Dylan more.
No,
I think it's in.
go on.
In fact, there's probably a full color picture of it in here.
You won't catch me at the Dylan Fest. I'm sorry.
I've got like his greatest hits, a couple other of his albums, and that's it.
Yeah, I've got about
Hey,
10 or
Brad is
11 of
Dylan
them,
too.
Well,
but now I have all of them.
there's the 45 that's most likely a bootleg.
Oh.
People don't think
Well,
it
that's
ever
the Stormy
actually
Weather, right? I
came
just
out of
mentioned that.
45.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
that's what
about.
we're talking about, right?
But the one that he had was a '78. It was
Yeah.
on the label was like purplish, pink or pink.
Yeah, it's a rare record any way you look at it. But apparently it's not a very good record either. I mean, people want it because it's rare, not because it's good.
Yeah, and you know, Tim, they're beating the devil out of a guy for wearing a powder blue wig. Where did he get these lines from?
From movies, I think.
Years ago, I bought a CD. It's one of those things where you get people to, it's like celebrities. It sounded like celebrities did, to do your
Yeah,
phone
that was
thing.
the one when Jeff Kendall sings songs, right?
Yeah, on one of them it's Bob Dylan, and it's funny because the guy, it sounds like Dylan, and he's like, "Leave your name and number at the beep."
Did you ever hear that horrible version of Dylan singing "Things We Said Today"?
Oh, it is bad. Yeah, that's on The Art of McCartney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to buy this stuff?
Well, like I said, yeah, some of them are. His voice makes it. Some of them. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think The Art of McCartney overall is pretty bad.
Not much.
Now, what does it mean that my mouth is extremely, and I mean extremely cotton mouth, extremely dry to the point where how much water I drink, it's still dry? What does that mean? That's a symptomatic of. Anybody know?
Mad cow disease?
Tongue was white. What the fuck is that?
My lips are really dry. Not my mouth.
The
but my lips
seasons are
dry.
changing, and it's getting dry on your
You have a
body.
dry mouth, you know.
Fucking medications, that's what it is.
I think it's called dry mouth disease, or not disease, but dry mouth. Dry mouth syndrome. Yeah.
Not to mention her name because I won't.
Well, I've heard that. I've heard
How's your
that.
lady doing?
She's doing fine. I'm the one that's not doing so fine right now.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say how she's feeling.
No, she's fine. She's completely for a year later. Over a year later, she's doing great.
That's good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, tell her I said hi.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah,
Jeff's
I think
calling now.
it could. I could be there. I was 6.2 in March. 6.5 is when they start worrying about it. So,
Okay.
You're dehydrated.
well, dehydrated. Except I drank an awful lot of water.
You drink a lot of water, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you need
Water.
spring water or something else.
More water.
By the way,
Dan watched the whole hockey game and he's back. So
No.
it only took an hour.
Oh.
He's back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello again.
by the way, Doc, tomorrow I think I'm going to have another trivia.
Oh
quiz.
dear, we haven't had one of those in a long
But
time.
geez,
I know.
those games there, huh?
We're gonna have a game. Oh,
Wait
I'm
a
sorry?
minute there, little girl, huh?
This one's going to be hard because it actually has Taylor Swift and
oh,
Miley Cyrus question in it.
oh. Well,
Uh-oh.
it's gonna be a
Well, if I have to name at least one of her many, many, many wonderful hit songs, I can't do it.
Who, Miley or Taylor?
Either.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Come on.
I heard
you
that's
know.
one of the ones I heard. I'm like, what's this? What a big deal. That was one of them. That Shake It Off.
No,
Shake it off. That's what it is. Yeah.
And there's another one. You belong with I belong with you, or you belong. Something like that was nothing. And then there was that third one. It was a slow one, a little more deep than the others. It was one that they said there was a 5-minute version, and she recorded a 10-minute version of it. And it
Miley
had some.
Cyrus did Wrecking Ball.
I don't even know what that is, man. Boy, oh man, I gotta drink water. Whoa. Yeah, hell.
reach over there to Roberts and grab some water.
Have some over there in this.
Yeah, lips and everything.
I'll pass it over to Joe.
Oh, we used to do that. We did that one time with something. We passed. What do you got? You don't have anything I have here.
Yeah.
You have your now and then?
Yeah, it's not. Mine's up. You can see it up there, barely.
Oh, yeah, right. I see it.
I'm wearing pants, though, so you don't have to worry about that.
I was worried about that.
Pass it to Brad. What do you guys pass a record of each other?
Here.
Well, you got to get it out of the
pass this to
frame.
Brad. Here you go.
Thanks.
That wasn't too good.
Brad didn't quite get it.
Do it when it's on. Somebody's on top of you. It's good. There you go.
Yeah. I don't have mine now and then with me. Joe doesn't either. So.
Yeah, there we go. No, I'm doing it from the wrong way.
Pass it over.
Oh, thanks.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
There we go. Yeah, I got it.
You gotta reach in.
Here you go.
You gotta take it off screen, Brad, and then put it on screen.
What looks large from a distance, close up ain't never that big.
I'm slow.
Yeah, well, I think we're all slow. It must be bedtime. So.
This is going on long, isn't it?
Yeah, Doc's going longer than it usually does.
It's almost. We have 22 extra minutes or bonus minutes.
Bonus minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Hooray, bonus minutes.
Yes.
Let's end this
Have
right
a good
now.
time. Thank you.
22 more
Have a
minutes.
good night, guys. Night,
All
night.
right, everybody.
Later.
I'm also for you.
Oh, we the boys of chorus, we hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.